He's a low life. Tobi Adeboyega is a low life, and he is an opportunist and one who takes advantage of people's fear. So here he is talking to a group of people that are challenging him, and he's saying to the person, all these things I'm threatening people, you will go. You will go to. You will go. If Toby has the authority and the right to make people go, when I say go, you know what I mean by go, as in go. Toby will do it. This is what this dingbat is sitting here talking about. Hmm? I think I have an idea what you might be talking about. Oh, I'll retell that story until one day when the gang is together. Okay, okay, cool. All right, that would be nice. So, Vessel and everyone else, right? Oh, sorry, Vessel. Sorry, I was trying to remove. I was trying to remove this
Dingbat.
uh, what's wait, where's Vessel? I don't hear Vessel. Can you guys hear her?
Do you not hear me? Hello?
Do you hear Vessel?
Can
Oh,
anyone hear me? Hello? It's me. Hey, Yasno. Do you hear me, Afro?
hold on.
I can hear feedback of my voice.
Say something.
Hello.
Okay, now I hear you. All right, go on. Vessel, say something.
Oh no, I was just saying that you wanted to move me to cover that dingbat over there.
I'm sorry. Hello, is it me you're looking for? 'Cause I wonder where you are. Okay, no. There's no. Okay, right. Vessel and everybody else. Now, let me show you. So, what this man is starting to do now is he's starting to. Okay, there's all this bad press about himself. There's all these bad things being said about him. So now he's looking for people that are not too invested. People that, okay, I don't know whether he's paying these people, I don't know, but he's looking for people that he will, uh, bloggers that he will use to put this message about himself, about the grandiose things that they're doing over there in Spark Nation, painting himself and his organization as the best thing since sliced bread, right? But let's have a look and see what exactly is. This was just very recent, so very recent.
How you're doing this morning is another beautiful day in London City. Look, we're gonna end this day with so much rejoicing. We're winning already on every side. Um, it's gonna be a story. We're winning. People are running Elders London. However, I want people to know we love them, we love Nigeria, and we'll never stop loving. Our 5,000 rice distribution is going to start shortly. And watch me in service today. It's going to be beautiful. I love you guys. Let's have a lovely.
Right. Um, this video is titled Pastor Toby shared 5,000 bags of rice for Nigerians. Pastor Toby shared 5,000 bag of rice for Nigerians. Now, this is Toby. He's on his way to church. So, Toby, did you sleep in the hotel overnight or what? What is this flex that this man is trying to do here? Eh? What is this flex this guy is trying to do? To show us that, oh, the butlers are opening doors for him. Huh? Talking about meet me in the church, we are giving rice. The same man that was abusing Nigerians for giving rice, for uh, asking for rice. Now he's abusing them. Sorry, he was abusing them before. He was cursing Nigerians, insulting them about needing rice to eat. Therefore, they can't criticize him. But now it's the same one saying, "Oh, we're giving them rice." Okay. Yeah, let's start that again. Just have a look at this drama here.
How you're doing this morning is another beautiful day in London City. Look, we're gonna end this year with so much rejoicing. We're winning already on every side. Um, how it's gonna be it's gonna be story. We're winning. People are running Elders Scandal. However, I want people to know we love them.
I'm sorry, everyone. I want to see something very quickly. I'm sorry, please. There's something I need to see here.
How you're doing this morning is another beautiful day in London City. Look,
Vessel,
we're gonna end this.
Vessel,
Yes.
Vessel.
Yes. I see it. I see it.
What did you see?
I see that one behind him. Mm,
Huh?
I see it.
What are you seeing now? Tell me what you're seeing. If it's the
That
same thing
one
I've seen.
behind Toby that's walking in an opposite direction,
Uh-huh.
as
What
if
are
they
you
didn't
seeing?
just come out together.
Huh?
The one walking in the opposite direction, as if they didn't just come out together.
No, 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 no. They all came out together. No, no, they all came out together. That's not the issue. Okay. Okay. What
No,
I'm
because he's walking in a different direction.
no, they're all going to go in the same direction. Toby's talking to the camera. So
All
that,
right.
yeah. But do me a favor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take note of that coat he's wearing or jacket or
That
whatever.
jacket. Yeah.
And if we watch another video at some point and we see the exact same on somebody else, you let me know, okay?
Okay.
But do take note of that jacket, all right? Because you know some of these people share clothes, right?
Oh yes.
Ah, just take note of that jacket, okay?
This year with so much rejoicing. We're winning already on every side. Um, how it's gonna be it's gonna be story. We're winning. People are running Elders Scandal. However, I want people to know we love them, we love Nigeria, and we'll never stop loving. Our 5,000 rice distribution is going to start shortly. And
No, this one is not a recent video, this one. But the one coming after it is recent.
watch me in service today. It's going to be beautiful. I love you guys. Let's have a lovely day. I'll see you there today. Thank you. How is it again? All the best. Thank you. I have 5 stories to tell you quickly, just 5 transformational stories, people's life that are changed by what we do in the Spark Nation family, things you can verify. Amelia was 17 years old when she came to the family from a deprived background, someone you look at timid, afraid, and underperforming in her school. As I speak to you today, she's 24 and she's about to get her doctorate from Imperial College, biomedical engineering. These are amazing stories you can go and verify. Ask questions. Also, Sam George White she is now 23 years old, a Ghanaian citizen. Sam, you would think cannot amount to anything in life. Government and statistics already say that these people cannot. The church also that we met did not have the expertise to help these young people. Now, like Amelia, Sam also helping Amelia because of the house they belong to, which is called Love House. I'll speak about that in a moment. Sam is also about to get his doctorate from Imperial College. This is amazing. They are our own kind of testimony. He has recently been awarded the Hawaii Fellowship of £150,000 over 3 years to support his PhD in addition. Now, the world wants us to criticize people who have the heart to help. See how many people Love House has helped. This is just two of many of such stories. I'll speak about 3 more people just this afternoon or this morning, whatever time you're watching. Houses that we set up, they are meant to create atmosphere for people rent free. It is not government support. We didn't even need to have charity behind our name in the first place because we are the charity. They don't give us anything other than stress. Go and verify if we as a movement has ever heard anything from the charity. Joshua, this is from the COD house. Joshua is now a leader in the Economic Development Center. He came at the age of 18 and under the mentorship and leadership of a pastor Hobby, is able to start his business. These are guys who would have either killed or been killed coming from rough background, deprived background. This society has condemned that black community. So we wonder sometimes when we present verifiable stories, real life change, and people discard that to go for headlines. Newspapers just want to sell headlines, but they must also be put on notice that when they do these headline things, They deprive our community of getting the help, people of getting.
Toby is trying too hard. Toby, you are trying too hard. It's not giving. It's not giving what you think is giving. You want to share 5 stories. We can share double of that have been hurt by you and your organization. You only got 5. We can share more than that have been hurt by your organization. And it is bothersome. All these people that you're talking about came to you when they were young and impressionable. Oh, what is the flex? Toby, what is the flex? That young people came to you and now they are going to school. What about all the other many kids that are in school? Then what? So what? This person came and now they're doing doctorate. All the many people where they do the doctorate. What are you? What's special about what you are doing? Oh, some people came to your organization and now they are business owners. What about the other people, the other youngsters that have businesses? Wait, this guy is, what is he? Guys, I want you to stop and think for a minute. This is a church. This is a church. And the church is trying to sell you what it is that they do. They start off by saying, we gave people bag of rice. There's 5 people story I want to tell you. This person came to us and now they're in university. This person came to us and now they're doing their doctorate degree, giving one. Any figures that this guy puts out there, doubt it. And when somebody starts telling you, go and ask about me, go and ask, go and verify, go and check, they know you are not going to be doing any asking. Who are we going to ask, Toby? And why should we ask? Why should we ask anybody? We only need to look at what is right in front of us. And it is not giving. I'm sorry. This man is trying too hard. This is a man he has lost it. He's scrambling now. Let's tell the people. Our people are going to university. Children go to university in all the churches. What is this one talking about? Anyway, Vessel, this guy, Vessel, what do you think?
The guy is a dingbat.
It's a dingbat?
Yes. Of
It's
all,
like one.
you look at the day Spark Nation started off, all those people, all those young people, where are they now, Toby?
Mm-hmm.
What have they done? What have they achieved? It's only these few that he handpicks and keeps talking about them over and over and over again. What about the others? Give us updates since you're doing so well. So out of thousands, you only managed to train 2? That is if you even trained them, because we know you didn't pay for their fees. We know you didn't pay for their accommodation or their transportation or anything like that. We know you did not do anything for these people. Why? Because you cannot work. You're not allowed to work. You've not been allowed to work. Right? You're not even supposed to be a pastor. You're not even allowed to volunteer if you don't have the right documentation. So this guy is just a dingbat.
Okay. Let's continue. Toby, sell us what you're doing. Sell it to us.
And yes, he's trying too hard.
No, he's trying so hard. This is just too much.
Desperation.
Did not have the expertise to help these young people. Now, like Amelia, some also helping Amelia.
Sorry,
That's
Afro,
the
how
house
old
they
is this
belong to,
video?
which is called Love House. I'll speak about that in a moment.
Which one?
This one.
2 weeks ago.
Do you know why it's come out?
Um,
Because right now the university applications are going through. The kids are going to know what unis they're going through. They're sorting out their student finance. You know, they're sorting out their grants. So he's bringing it out now to bring them into the church so that when they get paid, he'll be there waiting to chop money.
Hmm.
This is calculated.
You think so?
It is.
I would
Why is
never
he
have
talking about, oh, we've got this one, he graduated from Imperial College with a doctorate, this one, Imperial College, Imperial College, Imperial College, as if he's advertising for Imperial College.
That's all.
He's
That's all.
doing it so that the youngsters who are watching will be like, do you know what? If I go to Spark Nation, I'm also going to be able to achieve because I need help.
That's
I'm
all.
going to university. I need all the help I can get. Then they
Vessel.
get in there, and then again, it's going to be seed, seed, seed,
Mm.
seed.
No, Vessel. I actually disagree with you in the sense that this has nothing to do with the universities. This is Toby is about to be deported.
No, I'm not
There are
saying it's got
headlines
anything to do with the
everywhere.
universities.
Okay.
I'm saying it's got to do with the children who are going to access funds for studying. That's what he wants. He wants that money.
No.
So he's here selling something,
Yeah.
trying to convince people to come to the church. Who is he
Yes.
trying to convince? The same young people who are
Same
going
young.
to be starting uni in September.
I agree with that. I agree. But also, this has an undertone of trying to create an impression on his critics. These are the things that you are not seeing. You're only seeing the headlines, right? This is damage control. Hmm?
I don't see damage control. This guy is moved past damage control. He's looking for money.
No, this is
He's
damage. Well,
looking for
you know,
money. New victims, new money.
what do you all think? You all think anyway, of course, look, he's always looking for new victims. He's always looking for new money. He's always looking, but I don't think this is any way related to the children going to universities at the moment. I don't know. Um Seed sowing, okay? All right, guys, let's continue. Let's see. We'll figure this out.
moment. Sam
Okay.
is also about to get his doctorate from Imperial College. This is amazing. They are our own kind of testimony. He has
Mhm.
recently been awarded the Hawaii Fellowship of £150,000 over 3 years to support his PhD. In addition, now the world wants us to criticize people who have the heart to help. See how many people Love House has helped. This is just two of many of such stories. I'll speak about three more people just this afternoon or this morning, whatever time you are watching. Houses that we set up, they are meant to create atmosphere for people rent free. It is not government support. We didn't even need to have charity behind our name in the first place because we are the charity. They don't give us anything other than stress. Go and verify if we as a movement has ever earned anything from the charity. Joshua, this is from the COD house. Joshua is now a leader in the Economic Development Center. He came at the age of 18 and under the mentorship and leadership of a pastor Hobby is able to start his business. These are guys who would have either killed or been killed coming from
Uh-uh.
rough background, deprived background. This society has
Alpha,
condemned that black
this
community.
guy,
Huh?
So
it
we
just makes me so angry, the things that he says. These
It was
children
like
don't need to be coming to you, Toby. You're not qualified to look after any children. None
exactly.
of your pastors or church members are qualified to house these young people. They're not allowed to work with young people because they've got criminal records. And you, Toby, do not have the qualification to work with young people. You haven't studied anything to do with, health and social care or anything like that. This is
Hmm.
dangerous. The government is able to house young people who have nowhere to go. There is foster families that have been vetted where these children can go. They do not need to go to Spark Nation. This man is dangerous and he's delusional. I'm sorry, he makes me so angry, the things that he says.
Done? Are you done?
Yes, I dropped my mic.
Okay. You know something? For me, I'm saddened by the way he talks about these people in his care or in his church. He talks about them as if without me, without my church, these people are no they are the worst of the worst. They are good for nothing. They're useless. They will either be, gone down or be gone down. They will use other they will either take lives or their lives will be taken. Right? That they are just Toby feels like without him, these people are completely lost. And I feel like that is just false. I feel that these people would do better than they are doing in Spark Nation. They would do better outside of Spark Nation. And to that's if he's thinking about them like that, then mm, why would anybody want a leader that thinks about them like that? Right? Okay, but anyway, let's just carry on.
We wonder sometimes when we present verifiable stories, real life change, and people discard that to go for headlines. Newspapers just want to sell headlines, but they must also be put on notice that when they do these headline things, they deprive our community of getting the help, people of getting the help that is much needed. And that's why I needed to come and speak to you that it is not just speaking to our critics. This is not to our critics. This is to equip those of you who love us sincerely from your heart so that you can have this life testimony. Amelia, Sam, and all these people that I'm about to tell you and I keep telling you about, you can tell them, go and verify this fact. Look at this story. This is James Musa. I personally know James. As in, there was a time everybody was criticizing him in this country within our community. And we took him in. The house took him in. The Pulse Nation took him in. Look at his profile now. This was a guy from Brixton. These are guys that you would say has no hope. And most times when the elite meet these people, those who are informed or educated similarly within our community, they'll say this one has no use. But look at James now, 24 years old. He was about 18, 19 then. James has lived with Pastor Kelvin PK for 4 years. James was introduced to the family through one of our outlets in Brixton at the time, an initiative for young people. He's now a senior technical analyst with various high-end banks such as HSBC. There are many more informations I want to give you. Jade, can I talk about Jade, 24 years old, came from a very disorganized background, a schizophrenic mom, and her father left her. She had a baby at the age of 15 before joining the Nation family. That means life was going nowhere. By the time she was 19, she ran for an office with the Conservatives. The stories are just so many, but it's
Okay, she ran for office with the Conservatives. And guys, today's live stream is about the connection of Toby's church with the Conservative Party. How and why would the Conservative Party be in support of Toby Adeboyega and his cult? These are questions that we need to ask. How and why? And hello, everyone on TikTok. Hey, hey, hey. We're talking about this cult leader in the United Kingdom and the government. When governments and church cults start rolling together, rolling in the deep. So, yeah, we will have a look at what exactly was going on between this cult and the Tory government, if at all there was anything, right? If at all. Because now the story is changing. This was years a few years ago, but the story is changing now. Yeah, they changed the stories. Okay, but let's have a look though. We're here to ask questions.
important again
Hey,
for us
Dragon
to
Sage.
read these stories so that you can have fact to rely on. Go and verify Jade's story. Now, the question is this when you see the
Now, I'm sorry to cut it short immediately like that. Does anybody know if Jade is still in Spark Nation? I have not seen her anywhere. I've heard Toby say Jade. Like he has said, oh, he's going to talk about Jade. Because someone asked, what is Jade? Because they kept saying Jade, Jade. What is Jade? And he was like, oh, I will talk about Jade later. Right? That was his response to the person. So I, where is Jade? Is the Jade still the Jade who was running for the position in the Tory government? Is she still in Spark Nation? Does anybody know? Is she still in Spark Nation? Is she still in Spark Nation? This Jade person. Oh, sorry. Please ignore that invite. I made a mistake. Sorry about that on TikTok. Yeah, sorry. Hey, how are you? Vance Richards. You changed your name. Please ignore the what you call it. Ignore the invite I just sent you. We're just going through this video. If you would like to see Dimples, yes. Love you too, Dimples. Hey Angela. If you would like to see the videos, we're on YouTube as well. Showing the videos on YouTube. Hey Lilipod. Okay, let's continue.
People, the people that they used to testify against the Nation family, against Park Nation family, the people that desperate media houses take and put on screen. Ask yourself, would you rather your auntie, your sister, your daughter, your son be some of the people I'm reading, or those ones that you're seeing?
Hmm.
The truth is clear. The facts are there that our work speaks for us. I quickly want to talk about Deborah Victoria. She was suicidal, attempted suicide twice. She was 23 when she joined the Nation family. Now she's building her own gym enterprise, whilst also consulting for businesses, turning up to 1.5 million pounds a week. She consults for them. I can't read all these stories, but you can verify these stories yourself. This is the mission, this is the work. That ours is practical life change rather than fictional miracles. Now, we don't believe that you can give money to a God who promises to make you rich. It's impossible. That's why we are business people. We own that with our chest. We don't want to close services asking for donations or monies from people. We want to build enterprise. We want to build businesses because that's how we get to change the lives of young people who come our way. That's how we can tell them to stop the wrong and embrace the right. We have not always been perfect. We cannot possibly always be perfect. But you see, the community we come from, the black race especially, always at loggerhead against each other, refusing to research, embraces lies over truth. And therefore, we produce
Bro,
subservient nations. And that is the narrative
I'm
we are
sorry. I have to
attempting to
ask this
change by
question.
focusing and working daily
Okay,
on
go on.
people from one person to the
Is
next,
Toby a
building this
qualified financial advisor?
No.
Yet here he is talking about we, we, enterprise, enterprise, build, success. This is why when the young people joined the church, he had them open up the companies and then open up company bank accounts, went in, took the overdraft or whatever loans were in that bank account, and the business could not even get up. And when people were complaining, he said business has failed. Do you remember the interview that he did? And he said businesses fail all the time. Why are we being blamed or something along those lines?
Mm-hmm.
Yet they'd gone into the accounts and taken all the money, all the funding, and all the overdraft and whatever was in that account. This guy is just blowing hot air.
Hmm.
I just cannot stand the lies, the pretense. He even believes his own lies. As he sits there, he sees himself as the greatest thing that has ever happened to the UK. Trust me, as he's sitting there, that's what is going through his head. This is terrible indeed.
Anything you hear from this cult, you need to doubt everything. Even when they show you pictures, doubt the pictures, doubt every single thing. A lot of what goes on here is just pretend. It's a facade. It is designed to fool people in this particular cult. And unfortunately, the Tory people who were involved back then, they too were suckered. Oh, this is my opinion. Maybe they knew what was going on. I don't know. But my opinion is that they too were suckered. Hey, Anouk. Good to see you. Lilliput says it's all the minions blowing air up is behind. He's behind. Okay. Ah, the sky is something else. All right, let's hear him.
community. So these houses are important to us because they help us touch the grassroots, the people. We don't run any of these houses, but we have leaders, imperfect as they may be. And we've said this many times. When people point to some of our leaders and want to condemn them because they have a past, I say to them, most of Nigerians watching, either the preachers or the bankers who have become preachers, if you were in a country with law and order, most of you would be behind bars.
Hmm.
That's the truth. However, with our head tall, we've walked this country, we've had criticism, we've had things written over the years, and it's all investigations heading nowhere, didn't go anywhere years and years after.
Hmm.
But we've kept producing the best students from Imperial College to London School of Economics to high banks to insurance world. The best people there are from the nation family. So what I'm asking you to do is very simple. Equip yourself against the critics so that some of them can get the light and see what the new church is supposed to
Thank
be
you,
like.
Dimple.
That this is a church, a movement that is relevant to our time and age because there are millions of young people out there locked without hope. Some of them may not be like your own children, you may have, but your children will still meet the children of the have nots. So it is our joint effort. It must be our joint effort to create opportunities for those who lack opportunities. That's what I've been working on for 18 years. Go and verify these things yourself. Our businesses are functional. Some of them may be faulty, some
Toby, what is the matter? Who is fighting with you? Why do you feel the need to turn the camera on and tell people this is what we're doing? Oh, this is the people we are helping. Oh, these are the people, those black people, they don't know anything. Oh, they don't feel this. Toby, you're a desperate man. Stop it. Nobody is asking you for all this that you are busy doing. You need to stop. All this Spark Nation. Who is the person advising this guy? Who is the person advising this guy? He's too desperate for his own good. And the more he speaks, the more damage he's doing to himself. The more that mouth is open and yapping, he's giving himself away every single time. Huh? What is wrong with this man? Why does he feel the need to do all this, what he's doing? I don't know.
sometimes, but we do fix whatever is wrong part time. Don't follow headlines. These newspapers most times are desperate,
Mhm.
desperate to sell, desperate to stay alive. Predators everywhere. But
Toby, are the stories true or are they not true? That is what we need to ask. Don't dwell on headlines. Newspapers are desperate. Of course, they're desperate to bring out news. But, Toby, you're in the UK as well as they are in the UK. If what they have brought out is libelous, can you imagine the Sun bringing out a case, a piece of article, and it is nothing but a pack of lies? Toby, that's your opportunity to make the money. Go after them. Stop sitting here and crying over headline. Oh, they're writing the headlines, and oh, please ignore the headlines, and oh, this is no, Toby. Go take them to court. These media houses now, look, the amount of trouble a lot of them have been, they've gone through because of the false reporting that they've done. Right now, they are making sure that they back up everything that they're doing. So for the people that Toby thinks he's talking to, look, if this man had a case, if everything they were saying about him was false, Toby needs to go and take it up with those people. But we will believe those articles until we see evidence that proves otherwise. But we will not take Toby's trying to gaslight us and tell us, oh, don't read the articles, don't read it. We are going to read it. We are going to read it. Or better still, right? We will look at, we would read the articles, then we will also, okay, listen to whatever the fuck he's saying here, right? And then we will try and, check and balance which one sounds plausible and which one doesn't, right? Somebody that came from Nigeria barely how many years ago thinks that he's going to come and living in how much the house is living in, the cars, everything. You think that that is the normal progression for someone who doesn't have papers at all? Hmm.
Those are not our focus. Our focus are those of you who are looking for something that is different, a place to invest in, a place to put their effort and their thought into building. Spark Nation family is the place. These lives are our living testimonies. I've just told you 4 or 5. There are thousands, hundreds of these young testimonies and these young lives. You can go and verify, or rather, come and verify yourself. My name is Oluwatobiloba, meaning either you want to write something positive or wrong or negative, spell the name right. I'm Oluwatobiloba. God bless you. PT, love.
What? My name is Oluwatobiloba, and it means either you want to spell the name right. Is this man okay? Wait, I'm sorry, I need to hear that again. Please, people who are Yoruba in the chat, what is the meaning of Oluwatobiloba? If I'm not mistaken, does it not mean um God's wait, God is a big God? Wait, Oluwatobiloba. That God is a big God. Isn't that what it means? Hey, Rain, right? Thank you, my darling Rain. How are you, my lovely? Says means God is big. Hey, see, God is big. Yeah, God is a big God. But Toby said the meaning is if you want to write the name, write it. But wait, I'm going to take that back. Say what?
Verify yourself. My name is Oluwatobiloba, meaning either you want to write something positive or wrong or negative, spell the name right. I'm Oluwatobiloba. God bless you. PT, love.
Eh? Eh? My name is Oluwatobiloba, meaning either you want to spell it right or you want to spell it wrong. You what? Sorry, I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Sis, no. Everyone. No.
Verify yourself. My name is Oluwatobiloba, meaning either you want to write something positive or wrong or negative, spell the name right. I'm Oluwatobiloba. God bless you. PT, love.
Wait. My name is Oluwatobiloba, meaning either you want to spell something positive or wrong. Spell the name. Somebody is saying in on TikTok that remember the guy is Olodo proper. This now someone said no, he was talking to the people spelling his name wrong. 1111 says, you are Spark Nation. You are Spark Nation member. I don't see you. 1111 is a Spark Nation. The day that Toby has picked to celebrate his birthday. That's not his birthday, apparently. Apparently, his birthday is on the 13th or the 11th. But Toby now has colonized 1111 for himself, made it all about the Toby Day. Yeah, but it's not. But I see you. Oh, so he's talking about the people who not spelling his name properly. But what they call him is Toby, no? Which one is Oluwatobi Loba? Which one do you want the people to be writing? This guy needs to shut up, Jerry. Vessel, are you there?
Yes, I'm here from.
Uh-huh. The guy said his name is Oluwatobi Loba. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. As if it's going to change something. It don't change nothing. Or maybe the Home Office issued a deportation order with the
Uh-huh.
wrong spelling. And
Oh, Oh, we've got somebody. 1111 is. Wait, hold on. Everyone on YouTube, give me a minute, please. We've got someone by the name of 1111 here to speak to us. Hello. Good evening.
Please, I'm not a member of those people. Please, I'm an atheist, a big one for that matter.
Which one is 1111 that you have on your profile?
No, that's just my name. Like, I'm not using my real name on TikTok, so I'm just using 1111.
But you know that 1111 means something to Toby's cult, right?
I swear to you now, like, my name got nothing to do with it. It's just one thing that I like, the numbers that I like, so I just have to put it there. My name got nothing to do with it. So he's trying to say, for example, if your name is Amaka now, for example, like he's trying to tell them, my name is Tobi. Meaning, what he's trying to say is, meaning, if you want to spell the name well, my name is Tobi, spell it that. We know that he's trying to like explain the name of the
name. No, you did not hear him. You didn't hear him. He didn't say spell it.
He said, my name is Tobi Loba. Meaning, if you want to spell my name, spell it well.
No, that's not what he was saying. He did not say anything about spelling. You are the one that is adding to what he did not. You think that's. Wait, hold on. I'm going to replay it, but that's not what he was trying to say. Hold on.
My name is Tobiloba.
Wait, hold on. 1 second. That's not what he was saying, my guy.
Come and verify yourself. My name is Tobiloba.
Wait, hold on.
Either you want to write, go and verify, or rather, come and verify yourself. My name is Tobiloba. Meaning, either you want to write something positive or wrong or negative, spell the name right. I'm Tobiloba. God bless you.
Yeah, so that's what he's trying to say. Like, if you want to write something negative or positive about my name, at least spell the name well.
You are the one saying it properly. He said, meaning, my name is Tobiloba. Meaning, if you want to spell my name right or wrong, if you want to write or whatever, you want to, whatever the fuck he said. But it's not giving what you are saying, what you're saying, and what Toby is saying. Listen, the guy just they mishmash the English.
Anyways, I was concerned about when you said I'm one of his members. So I'm
no, but the 1111 is a very that number is very.
That's just my name on TikTok, man. So it got nothing to do with the man.
Okay, just be careful so that they don't rope you in with them. They think that you are one of them.
Nobody, I'm done with those bastards. Nobody can ever bring me to any religion for real. So it's just the name down there.
Yeah, he didn't say spell it. Hey Zod, hey Beverly, hello. He didn't say spell it correctly, not at all. That's not what he said at all. Okay.
1111. I'm surprised you're finding a translation from the rubbish he said. He doesn't know how to say.
Sorry, I'm just trying to correct him.
Genuinely doesn't. No, there's no correcting because he genuinely doesn't know how to speak English. He's just putting words together and like mashing them up. I don't know. He meant only God knows what he meant, but he can't say. My name is Oluwatobi, meaning if you have anything negative or positive to say, come on, please, I beg now. Like, that's not how you construct sentences. That's not how you construct sentences. He mentioned spelling close to the end. You've left the subject, the everything. He's gone off on a, please, I beg. Yeah, he just wants to sound. I don't know how people are able to buy his rubbish and how people think he sounds intellectual.
That's how TB is. Like, yeah, that's it. He always sounds as if he's making one sense. Like, he don't know how to put this.
It's so repulsive. He can barely construct sentences. They're so all over the place. Even a 6-year-old can construct better sentences. You can understand them better. Please.
Welcome to the world. Like, people really don't assess people before they take things from them. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they take it.
So
they just come out and say stuff, and people just take it for like, oh, this.
A lot of the time, they gaslight people to think that they're intellectual. So they would say something like, if you're not understanding this, ask the Holy Spirit to come and interpret to you. And then you start thinking, you start thinking,
they don't have
Hey, Dragon Sage.
answers to your question. They will refer you to the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or when they know that they're saying rubbish. I think Jerry is
Dragon Sage, long time no see. Long time no see, Dragon Sage.
People going there every morning shouting.
Wait, guys, hold on. We will have chance to have conversation, but right now, I want to go to the main gist of the day, the main one. And Dimples, what was that about? I thought Dimples, you were coming up to come and talk to us, and you just disappeared. I was thinking, wow, Dimples is about to come up and speak to us, but never mind. Someday. Okay, so guys, if you are watching on YouTube, Mr. Lunatic, this Sinopataki go kill me one day. Sinopataki, you need no now. Sinopataki, don't be like, don't, please now. I'm sorry. When you write a statement like that, when you write a comment like that, Sinopataki, I know, right, that you are invested in this cult. Tobi Adeboyega. Look, if you write a comment like that, I know that you are just like me. He says Mr. Lunatic, because Toby cannot say the word lunatic, right? He can't say the word lunatic. When he tries to say it, he says lunatic. No, lunatic, right? So you have to be watching him. You have to have been watching him for some time to catch that. And also, he can't say excellent. You know when you say excellent, Toby will say excellent. Hmm. Okay, so now let's go and see. This particular was from 2019, right? So it was a question asked because the Tory leaders were somehow linked with this church. There were pictures. Let me see if I can find some of those pictures. Give me a minute. See if I can find a picture or two. Toby went and was sitting in. Right. I'm sorry if you are on TikTok, you may not be able to see it unless I turn the camera around. Give me a second. So Toby went and he was busy forming. Wait, let's see. Just 1 second, oh, people. No, oh sugar. Why have I decided to use this one? Oh, wait, let me see. No, not video. Okay, overlay. Right, okay, let's see. Okay, no, I'm not trying. Sorry, I'm trying to see how I can show the pictures. Actually, here. Okay, right. So this is it here. Right. So this was a picture of. Let me see if I can turn this around. Give me a second, guys. Let's enhance. Let's take this one off and turn the thingy around. So this was I don't know if you guys can see. So this was Toby standing at this was Spark Nation. Yesterday, Pastor Tobi Adeboyega was invited to number 10 Downing Street. So they number 10 Downing Street, they looked at their files, looked at their papers, looked at everything, and decided, okay, I can actually zoom in, and decided, you know what? Can we invite Tobi Adeboyega to number 10? And The next statement written here says, what did they write? They said he was invited to number 10 Downing Street for a meeting with special advisors and cabinet ministers. Okay, why are we not told what the names of these cabinet ministers are? Why are we not told what is the reason why Toby is invited to number 10 Downing Street? Now, I hope you all know that this number 10 Downing Street, the thing is just right there. If you go past, if you've been on a tour to where number 10 Downing Street, it's right, it's not far. It's not something that um there's nothing special about standing at the door of 10 Downing Street. There's nothing special there. Hey, Chris Ben, there's nothing special though. I have pictures of me in front of 10 Downing Street, but from a long time ago. Took my son was a baby then. Took him and we went. Me, my sister, my son, and a couple of other people. We went to go and look at the Big Ben. Look at so don't be standing in front of 10 Downing Street. So people that don't know would think, oh wow, look at him. Huh? But they will not know that anybody can stand here. Only Rotsi says number 10 is a public place. Anyone can visit the property and take pictures. Can you imagine? Okay. Look at this picture now. Me, I don't know who this person is. Does anybody know who this one is? Does anybody know who this individual is? But Toby wants people to think that this is him at the Tory, whatever they were doing here. Where is this picture? So this is another photo of Toby. He says he's with some other officials or something like that. Then there is this one here. With the police. With the where is Vessel? Vessel, where are you? Where did Vessel go now? Vessel, are you there? Is Vessel there? No, she's not there. Okay, guys, but look at Toby sat with police officers. These were the people that were clapping for Toby once upon a time. Look. What is this photo? Hey, look at this photo here. This is Toby. This is Toby, right? Here, that's Toby holding in his hand during one of those sessions when the police and all these people were there. He's holding a weapon. Holding a weapon in his hand. So then there's this one here, not this guy. Right? All these pictures to show you, okay, Toby is with all these government officials. I don't know who all these people are. I honestly do not know. Sincerely, do not know. But these are the pictures they put out. Then there was one where Toby was behind the he was behind this guy, Boris. Yeah, there is a picture. I don't know if you guys have seen that picture where Toby was behind Boris and made it look like him and Boris and Boris's team, they're all best friends now. Right? But when we go back and look at this, particular article from 2019, right? So it was the Tory party conference, and Toby is here. He's here, but I don't know why they didn't put the picture of him. But he's here. He's at the back, and it's funny. There's a lot to be said about this photo. This man at the back behind Boris, this one here, this guy. Now he's saying he doesn't know who Toby is. This one. He's saying, I don't know who he is. Right. So anyway, let's go down. It says, on the evening of the Fairfield Council by-election, the leader of the Conservative Party at Croydon Town Hall has tried to distance his local party from the controversial SPAC nation. You know, when the whole thing now blew up, not the Tory party trying to say, we don't know them all, we have no idea who these people are. The Tory party say, no, 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 no. It's nothing to do with us, you know. The Tory candidate in Thursday's Fairfield by-election, 20-year-old Jade Edwards, is a pastor in SPAC Nation. One of their own, 20-year-old Jade, actually went up for the by-election. Anyway, when Inside Croydon put the basis of our report to Councillor Tim Pollard, the leader of Croydon Tories, he said that his local party has no special relationship with any church or religious group, and this applies to SPAC Nation as much as any other. Pollard said the only relationship between SPAC Nation and the Conservatives is that Jade is a member of both. Yet, Pollard's remarks come despite several senior members of the Croydon Conservatives, from Baron Gavin Barwell to Pollard himself, making special visits to SPAC Nation. Look at this guy. This man, this one. He is the one saying there is no special relationship. But this is him. Says no special relationship. But Tim Pollard on the left at a SPAC Nation gathering, presided over by Adeboyega, which the Tory councillor said had excited him. How is this man speaking from both sides of his mouth? Why is this man speaking? Let me see your comments. Guys, why do you think these people will be speaking on both sides, from both sides of their mouth? How is it that this is Councillor Tim Pollard, this one. Then this one, they say he is Baron Gavin Barwell, making special visits to SPAC Nation services and events. They said SPAC Nation services and events. That's what they called it. They didn't call it church. They said that SPAC Nation services and events. Anyway, in March last year, Pollard tweeted, the same person that said there's no special relationship. He tweeted after attending a SPAC Nation service. Wait, let me give this some. So he tweeted, after attending a SPAC Nation service, I was very excited about the passion for change and self-development I felt in the room, which is nice. Tobi Adeboyega, the founder of SPAC Nation and a self-proclaimed pastor who lives in a 2.5 million mansion in the Shirley Hills, attended this year's, let me see if we can click on it and see if we can, what can we find when we click on this? That's Toby. Would we see a picture of him behind? This is Tim Pollard. These are the photos of the people that were in Toby's church with Jade. This one is Jade. This is Tim Pollard. And this is Baron. Is it what? No, I mean, what's this one's name? Oh, actually, no. They said their names are Mario Creatura. Anyway, this one says it's Mario Creatura. Okay, I don't. So he attended this year's. So Toby attended that year's Conservative Party conference together with Edwards, Colson Councillor Mario Creatura, and other Croydon Tories. His working relationship with Creatura, a former Downing Street special advisor, saw Adeboyega given a prime position at the conference. You see him, people? His working relationship with Creatura, a former Downing Street special advisor, saw Adeboyega given a prime position at the conference, seated in the second row behind Boris Johnson. Let me see if they have that photo. Sorry, guys. Where is the photo? This is it. Why have they taken? Oh man, this is the photo, but somewhere here is where Toby was sat. Somewhere here. Here, if you see my cursor. So it says Jade Edwards was allowed this close to Boris Johnson on the Manchester front row. Not stage managed by at all by Mario Creatura, grinning on the second row. Oh no. this paper is funny. Look, this is the man here, this one that says there is no working relationship, there is nothing, I don't know anything about anything. But he's the one managing, and he's the one who's putting her to sit in the front. Yeah? Guys, now it's now that I know that, look, these leaders, they are corrupt. Your politicians are corrupt. This is corruption happening here. Because why on earth that people who aren't qualified to be sat here, why are they here? Why is Toby here? What is the reason why Toby is sat in these places? Huh? Something is not right. Something. This is me now. This is my own opinion. My opinion is that, special favors. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. Scratch my back, I scratch your own. It says, even before the Fairfield Ward council by-election date was announced, Croydon Tories had selected their candidates. Though not through any process as crassly democratic as allowing the local Conservative members a vote. So they did not vote Jade to be this candidate. So anyway, Jade Edwards, a young mom who is active in Spark Nation Church, was virtually handpicked to stand in the town center ward where a by-election has been called following the sudden resignation of the sitting Labour councillor Nero Sirisena, following what his party described as a serious incident. The by-election, it was announced yesterday, will be held on Thursday.
Okay, I found this on the web for what is described as a serious incident.
Can you keep quiet, Siri? Okay. Right, so let's see. Who would have thought, living in Croydon and having a baby at 15, I would be sitting on the same row as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? Edward gushed on Twitter, clearly overcome by her rapid elevation into such low company. This paper is funny. The newspaper said she was among low company, guys. The newspaper called them low company. Oh my, listen, I love the British press. These people are not afraid. The British press, they're not, hey Frank, hey, what's up? Okay, NJ, see you later. Yeah, there's a lot of corruption happening here. But guys, they called Boris, said that she was sitting eh, clearly overcome by her rapid elevation into such low company. Can you imagine? Ah, okay. Let's finish. Where are we? Where are we? Where is my? Okay, here. So not so long ago, Creatura was a loyal staffer working in Downing Street as Theresa May's Twitter account manager, backing her deal for Brexit with the EU. Yet, in the batting of an eyelid, Creatura has transformed himself into a committed Johnson fire, calling for a no-deal Brexit. It is understood that Creatura was instrumental in providing Edwards with her prominent seat for the TV cameras in Manchester. Can you see, guys? This paper is telling you how this whole thing went down. That this man, Creatura, was instrumental in providing Jade Edwards with her prominent seat for the TV cameras. The glaringly obviously staged photo up in Manchester reminded Inside Croydon's loyal reader of a previous occasion when Creatura and Johnson were snapped together, grinning at the misfortunes of others. Hmm? They laughed as they stepped over a homeless man in one of Croydon's pedestrian subways. So it looks like anyway, guys, I don't want to read, it takes too much time. This paper is funny. She may need to work on coming up with a snappier campaign slogan too. I'll continue to stand for what I believe in, which is prosperity for all young people. Wait, is this girl okay? You want to go and run for election and you go and say you want prosperity for young people. How about you remove young people from poverty? How about you remove them from poverty? The only thing that this cult thinks about is money, 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 prosperity, prosperity, prosperity. You have a young person going to stand for office, and the only thing she can talk about is she wants to provide prosperity for young people. Okay, she says, as children, we are not responsible for our circumstances, but as adults, it is our job to fix them. So, this is where it gets really crazy, guys. So, Croydon Tories have been very busy in the past 18 months or so, encouraging members of the Spark Nation Church to join their party. And Edwards' selection is seen as an attempt by those, including Creatura and his fellow councillors, Jason Cummins, and other former Downing Street aides, to set an example to annex the evangelical zeal of that church in local campaigns and canvassing. But longer established Tory members are skeptical about the manner in which this is being done, with some describing Wednesday night's candidate selection process as a fix. They describe it as a fix, having Tobi Adeboyega's person in that place. They describe it as a fix. Indeed, Edward's presence in Manchester, in close proximity to the party's leader, all arranged by criteria, points to her selection being predetermined by Croydon Tories' inner circle. Can you see, guys? Is there a link to the story? Yes, there is. There is a link, but you know the thing is with TikTok, you can't really put links there. If you are watching on YouTube, if you come over to YouTube, I'll put the link in the comments. I'm going to put the links in the comments So if you come over to YouTube, just look for me, the Afro Atheist, on YouTube. Yeah. Wait, hold on. So I've put it in the comments. Yeah. But in case you that doesn't work, let's see. The name of the article is, the newspaper is Inside Croydon, and it is titled Creatura Hans Edwards Front Row Seats at Fairfield by Election. So Creatura Hans, so you can see Creatura Hans Edwards Front Row Seats at Fairfield by Election. So in case you are looking for it, okay? So that's it. Uh-huh. So it says that it was predetermined, guys. A senior local Tory told Inside Croydon the candidate was chosen by a lovely little clique who got what they wanted. And they said Jade is a name familiar to members locally, not for her campaign efforts, but more for Mario's relentless efforts to cultivate links with SPAC Nation, where she seems to have some prominence. Many in the party will see her selection more as trying to curry favor there than an actual challenger in the election, given the little canvassing she's actually done previously and the better, more experienced candidates who are overlooked. Sources suggest that there was a very short short list of candidates for selection, and that these went through a brief process of short, not much longer than 15 minutes. Okay, so let's finish. This is getting too much. So basically, you all understand what's happening here, right? What is happening here is that Tobi Adeboyega's people, it looks like there's a lot of corruption. Yeah, there's a lot of corruption going on here. But yeah, never mind. Never mind. Just 1 second. Let me find. There's another article that I'm looking for. 1 second. Let me put this here. Where is it? The article I'm looking for. Okay, I think this is it here. Okay, so somebody by the name of Ima Yule. I don't know if you guys can. Oh, sorry, people on YouTube. Sorry about that. Sorry. So somebody by the name of Ima Yule. Just 1 second. I'm trying to see who Ima Yule is. Okay, she just looks like a concerned citizen. So, well, Emma Yule wrote to the Prime Minister's office. And she says, I am writing to request information under the Freedom of Information Act 2000. I would like to receive information regarding a meeting at 10 Downing Street on May the 9th, 2018, attended by a pastor called Tobi Adeboyega of SPAC Nation Church, and special advisors and cabinet ministers. Specifically, I would like to know the names of all the cabinet members, cabinet ministers, and special advisors who attended the meeting with Tobi Adeboyega at number 10 Downing Street on May the 9th, 2018, and the names of any other persons at this meeting. What was the purpose of this meeting? Who issued the invitation to Tobi Adeboyega to attend this meeting? Was there an agenda for this meeting? If so, please provide a copy. Were any minutes taken at this meeting, either handwritten or electronically? If so, please provide a copy. Please provide a copy of any notes taken by any of the cabinet ministers who attended this meeting. So people were asking questions. People wanted to know, how is it that Tobi Adeboyega found his way? Eh? How is it that this guy get Brexit? He says, get Brexit done law. That was the reason why the UK is in a mess. How is it that Tobi Adeboyega finds his way to the Downing Street? How? How did Tobi find his way there? So anyway, just give me a second. Let's do something here. So now the Tory government is saying, no, we don't know anything. We don't know anything about these people at all. Okay, so just going to show you Tobi's church now, right? So Tobi was busy giving a sermon yesterday.
Process something. Definition of process, therefore. I'm sure you're ready for that. No? Yes, yes, no. Thank you.
A series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end.
Read it one more time. Did you see that? I didn't even read that definition. Thank you, Knowledge Nation. Tell us one more time, please.
A series of actions or steps.
There are series of actions. So either it started from trap house to EDC. There are series, but we're going to a particular outcome. And so what happens to people is process discourages them. Because if the process time was sweet, you're looking for process time again, but you've evolved into content, which is the outcome of the series of action. In the Christian world, the series of action that you do on earth, the content is heaven. It's just that one of the people that taught us faith and Christianity just gets more and more ridiculous, and I'm happy. One of the people that taught us faith just declared that he's not going to die until 20.
This pastor, he is a Christian leader. He says Christianity is getting more and more ridiculous. Huh? The pastor is saying Christianity is getting more and more ridiculous, people. If a pastor is saying this religion, there's no hope. Oh. Huh? Guys, you see that we who are atheists or don't believe, you see, we are not the ones saying that Christianity is ridiculous. Where are those people that will come along and say to us, oh, you are always attacking Christianity? When your pastors are the ones doing the so-called attacking, then what happens then? Go on the report.
Also, it's allowed when the pastors do it. Yeah, it's allowed when the pastors do it. The likes of Abel Damina and anybody that seems, is the trend. So seem a little more progressive than everyone else. Condemn other people, because I think I know what he's trying to talk about. There's a pastor that said he won't die until he's 120 years old.
Who said that?
There's this old, very old, that one that looks really scary. The old American pastor that looks really scary. The one with all the private jets.
Kenneth Copeland.
Yes, him. He said
Kenneth Copeland,
the demon. He's 120.
That demon.
Yeah, he would know. I think that's what he's about to talk about. So yeah, make fun of the easy, the easy targets. People that people already have some reservations towards, and it gets you points. It gets you cool points. But then atheists, no, you don't. No, you don't have the rights.
That's just crazy, honestly. Anyway, just give me. Let me play this out. I just need to get something very quickly, okay? And we've got someone. Oh, where's that person who came up? Where did you go? Why would you come up and then just drop? Why? Why do people do that? Hmm? Why do people do that? Oh, La La Land, did you request? I've missed you. Where have you been? Hello. La La Land, was that accidental?
Mm.
Huh? Was that accidental? It must have been accidental. I don't think she meant to request. But if it wasn't, you can please come up. Hey, Mama Bash, good to see you. Okay, so in case anyone is wondering what we're talking about, let me put the hey King Nino. Let's put the thing back. You just listen, okay, folks. People on TikTok, because yeah, it's right. Let me put the backdrop. Where did it go? Right, this is what we're talking about. Um, there was a time when the conservative government were pandering, or they were putting forward this cult slash church slash whatever it is they call themselves. But as soon as the cult, or no, the church was found to be were found to be problematic, had a lot of issues. They were demanding money from youngsters. There were a lot of allegations, including asking members to go and donate their blood for money. Bleeding for seed is what it was called. Very quickly, the church said, "Hey, no, we don't want anything to do with this." So, sorry, the church, the Tory government, they said, "No, we don't know anything about this. We don't know anything." But he was right there with you guys. This guy was right there with you guys. But now you're going to deny it? Guys, this right here, this is not about me. Um, my focus is not the Tory government at all. This isn't about I have a thing against the Tory government. I don't politics is not something that I talk about a lot, because it can get very divisive. But my focus is the man, Tobi Adeboyega, and his antics. Till tomorrow, we still don't know what he was doing at number 10 Downing Street. You just went there to go and take pictures, come back and made the whole world think that now he is working with the government. This Tobi Adeboyega once said that he was the UN. He's going to start working with the UN soon. Can you imagine? He said he's going to start working with the UN. I would look for the video where he said he's going to start working with the UN soon. This clown. Here. All right, just listen to this. All right, you want to say something? Do you want to say something, Lilliput?
Oh no. It was the UN comments. It's always hilarious. There was also some people. I don't know why that's the easiest card to pull when they're trying to seek validation. But yeah,
wait.
that's all I wanted to point out.
Let me see if I can find the UN comments. It was the Zizi Mills. Zizi Mills. It was that Zizi Mills interview. That one. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the transcript. I'll be able to find where exactly it is. Let's see, transcript. If we can see, give me a minute. Let me see the transcript. I'll be able to find. Show the transcript. We'll be able to find where he said he's going to be working with the UN soon. Mm-hmm. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, no. You can. I think you can search. Can you search? Oh man, you can't search. There should be a way to search for. Oh man, can you not search in TimeScript? Oh. You're feeding the NHS. Um, Give me a minute, guys. I'm still just trying to look for the part where he said he was going to be working with the UN. I can't find it. I can't find it. It's there somewhere, but I'll find it. Um, Never mind. Please, guys, I'm sorry. I'll look for it another time. It's not that important right now. Okay, so this was his sermon yesterday. Okay, this was the man that was working with the Tory government. This was the man that says he's going to be. In fact, he has recently said he wants to be president of Nigeria. Lilliput, have you heard that?
I didn't hear that one. No, he wants to be president of where?
He was asked what next for PT.
Of where?
He said he wants to be president of Nigeria. Yes, now.
Is that a smaller community in the UK somewhere, in London somewhere? Because
Lilliput, it's your country. Lilliput, it's your country. What are you talking about?
Okay, he should come now.
He wants to be the president of your country.
To be honest, the bar is quite literally on the floor. It's the bar is literally on the floor. So let me know if you speak.
Okay.
I'll keep quiet on that one.
I mean, if old men that never went to school can be president.
Afro, I didn't say it, but yeah,
no,
the bar is on the floor.
Old men that never went to school.
I'm sure other illiterates feel empowered now, and they can come up. So.
All right, let's play this. Give me a minute, please.
When he's about 120 years old, that God told him. So he said it's about February, August 2056. I said, okay, so let's just God has been tormenting God has been tormenting us with this second return and hellfire since we were born. We were born into watching our back. But at least now we know that it's not going to happen till 2056. So guys, listen, just let's live free from torment, because he's now said that he's not going to until 2056, exactly 56. It's junior.
A Christian preacher talking about God is tormenting you guys, Christians, or not us. God is tormenting you guys with this so-called judgment day. His second coming.
They're even aware of the fear-mongering that they've been perpetuating for years, Afro. They're aware. The fear-mongering is what keeps people here in Christianity. Is what keeps people with him. They think, if they turn away from, paying tithes, if they turn away from giving donations, they are damned to hell. The fear of that eternal fire is what is keeping people in. And they know, and see them quite literally laughing in the sheep, in the faces of the sheep.
Can you imagine?
Mocking them.
Hey, oh, did you hear that? This guy actually said that God has been tormenting them with.
Yeah.
God has been tormenting them with second coming. Abi what? Wait, I'm going to take that back. I need to hear that again. I'm sorry. Toby, you said what again? That God is tormenting who and who? Okay. Tormenting Christians.
Just declared that he's not going to die until 2056, when he's about 120 years old. That God told him. So he said it's about February, August 2056. I said, okay, so let's just God has been tormenting, in quote, God has been tormenting us with this second return and hellfire since we were born. We were born into watching our back. But at least now we know that it's not going to happen till 2056. So guys, listen, just let's live free from torment, because he's now said that he's not going to until 2056, exactly 56. It's Junior.
Sorry, it's the recording. Sometimes the recording can be a bit problematic. Yeah. Or they may have removed. Okay, no.
Let's just focus on anything can happen.
Okay.
So I simply say you are too rich, you don't want to die. And we understand that. You're rich, you don't want to die, and that's fine. That works. That's fine. But the accumulation of different actions, the content that we were told, unless and except, and when we begin to look critically into the word and we discover the concept of kingdom rather than a place that you stay after life, is kingdom. Kingdom is present. Afterlife is unpredictable. Anyway, let me leave it. So we're talking about process versus content, and we get to dig more into that as we see our presentation.
Anyways, no, I'm not
Listen.
going to. I'm
Listen.
not going to do this. I'm not going to try to understand
hello,
it.
my darling.
This is how they keep
my darling.
people confused.
That language, hey Sasha, the language you are listening to is what you call Tobinese. Eh? That language is called Tobinese. Only Toby understands. Well, Toby and Spark, Spark Nation members, they're the ones that understand that language.
Sense.
The guy talks a lot of trash. But let me tell
Kingdom
you.
is present.
No, wait. Listen. Toby is going somewhere with this. See, now, Toby is trying to tell his people that, because you know they tell all the folks that, look, you should be looking forward to the afterlife. This world is not your home. You're just passing through. Your treasures are laid up somewhere beyond the blues. The angels will beckon you from heaven's open door, and you can't feel at home in this world anymore. Right?
Everyone, we're thinking tithes after this. After leading praise. After we'll do tithes.
Sasha said that. Sasha said that to be linguistics. Okay, so all right, so what it is now, right? The focus before is that the afterlife is more important than this life. So give all your money, give everything. You're not taking it over to the other side, right? Give me your money. But now Toby is changing things around. Toby is saying your life is to be lived now. You have to wear your designer clothes now. Wear your drive your big cars. Be in the best houses. Why? That afterlife, they use it to scare us. So that thing probably doesn't even exist at all. So this is the focus of Toby's message. Lilliput, please get with the program, okay? Lilliput. Where did Lilliput go? She needs to get with the program. She needs to understand that there is a message at the end of Toby's.
I don't know. I feel like my audio is off, and I'm trying to confirm. But anyways, yes, I'm understanding now. I've been taking notes.
You're understanding, eh?
Yes, now don't worry. I'll start giving you people a lot of designers now. So we need to live this life.
Yes.
I'm down with that message.
Okay, everyone, offering time, blessing time.
Blessing time.
The Lord said I should tell you that you need to contribute to my Jaguar fund. It's time to buy a Jaguar, because
listen, I know there's no hell Afro, but if there is, yeah, it seems like the best place to be, because all of us have such fantastic sense of humor, and I love it so much. Like, it's going to be so beautiful. Like, imagine all of the good music and, anyways, yeah. Look at the people that want to go to heaven. All these
No.
judgmental, boring,
Have you seen some of them?
horrible people.
Have you seen some of them? Hey, some of the ones that we get, some of the ones that we get here. I beg.
I don't want to go.
No. I don't want to be in that place with those people.
Plus, I'm lactose intolerant, and they said it's filled with milk and honey. I can't.
You're lactose intolerant.
It sounds like a nightmare for me. Yeah.
Ay. Eh?
No, it sounds horrible. It sounds like poor planning. Why will God put milk and honey, land flowing with milk and honey? Please.
Okay, let's continue with this clown here. Okay.
From heads of strategies.
I'm taking yours.
Simply put it this way. You could have been a family head and you can't be head of strategy. You were a process rather than a content.
What?
We don't sell processes.
What?
Sell content. Content.
Wait, hold on.
What the world is looking for.
Lillipod.
Hi, Afro.
Lillipod.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to help me to please. And hey, how is that little birdie over there? I heard him.
He's okay. I think he just woke up. So
he's so cute. I could hear him speaking.
Hello.
Hey.
So now I'm stood here because he needs attention.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, guys, I'm a bird lover. I love parrots. Oh, I even had a parrot a couple of years ago. Well, at that time I was a foster for parrots.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that sounds like a thing I would love to
do. My home is not right now. The home I'm in is not conducive to have. I'm still a foster mom for parrots, but my home right now is not conducive. But the moment my home we relocate, which is hopefully end of this year, oh yes, I shall be going back to them and say, oh yeah, please, hey, give some parrots over to me. Anyway, Lillipod, please, I'm going to need you to try and understand this. I beg you, okay? Lillipod, please.
I can't make promises, but I will try my hardest. I got my notepad here. Don't worry, I got you.
All right.
Lillipod. You know me, I'm still trying to make it to heaven, unlike you guys.
Lillipod, you still want to go to heaven?
I want to try.
God no go allow you.
I want to try. No, I can't have.
God will see you at the gate. He will say, eh?
You know me, I'm baptized. Don't play. I'm baptized though.
Me, I'm baptized too. What are you talking about? I was even listen, okay, Lillipod, do you have your baptismal certificate?
No, I don't.
My darling, me, I was baptized over. Let's see.
So when you get to the gate, you show your own certificate.
Lillipod, listen, I was baptized over 30 years ago, my darling. I have my certificate. Wow. I still have my certificate till this day. I was baptized at the Redeemed Christian Church of God.
I have a question, Afro.
What do you call that place?
Why give you a certificate though? Are you supposed to show that at Heaven's Gate?
That's what I'm telling you. If I am to find myself in heaven and I show them my certificate, they will let me in. If I'm to get to that place, they just show me. Well, I don't want to go there anyway. I really don't want to go there. But if somebody wants to buy my certificate, I will sell it to you.
Well, I don't know. So now how am I going to defend my own baptism? This one they didn't give me certificate.
And you would tell heaven people to look in there. You know, listen, I don't know if you were told the same thing that we were told. We were told that on Judgment Day, that there's going to be the big camera, the big television. No, seriously, I tell no lie, that everything you have done on the surface of the earth, everything will be played back on that screen. Everything. And what is bad about that particular screen on Judgment Day is that You know, here on Earth, Lilliput, you know what you are thinking right now. I don't know what you're thinking right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you are thinking right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Apparently, on that screen, everything you were thinking will be up there. We will be able to hear your thoughts. We'll be able to hear
Yeah.
your rationale. We'll be able to, you see, all the secret things. The
Just
things.
fear mongering, basically.
Is there anybody that was told the same? Please, I want to know if there's anyone who was told
I
the same
wasn't
thing
told.
that I
I
was
got
told.
baptized in a UK Baptist church.
Oh, yeah.
So it was very calm. It was very
Me, I was
none of that.
in where I heard all these things was in Deeper Life Bible Church. Actually, it was in Deeper
Okay.
Life. Did anybody hear this thing about Judgment Day and having the big screen?
So projector.
Frank doesn't want to go.
So
Frank,
does that
Frank,
count
I
as,
wanted
sorry,
to sell my.
watching corn? Will all of heaven's hosts be watching corn? Because
Yes.
there's going to be a lot of schmecks on that screen.
Listen, this is why God needs forever eternity. He needs eternity to be able to, because we're going to be watching everybody's life on the big screen.
Yeah, yes, I've heard that.
You've heard
You
it?
know, the narration is this, that every deed, everything that you have ever done on earth will be projected to you in heaven, and you'll be able to see all the things you have done. Though some of those tales were mostly when one were in from children class, those formation years.
See, guys, sure you see, I do not lie.
And again, aside the formation years, they will said everything that you do will be recorded in heaven.
Hey, see
so
now?
God will open the book of record of life.
Thank you.
So what you do, either good or bad, will be projected in the sky, and every eyes will see everything that has been committed in secrets and in open.
See, thank you. They said it is the day of reckoning. The day of reckoning.
About the book, not the projector screen. No.
My brother, Abuja printer. Shibi, you too, you've heard about your life will be projected for everyone to see. See, Lilliput, everyone that ever lived on the surface of the earth, every single human will stand there and watch your life.
Yes, that is what is projected. Like it's projected to us. That is what was taught. We were taught rather that it to be seen. It to be the example they use a screen as an example, that everything will be visible, right? That every of our deed will be visible, so everyone will be able to see.
I'm just thinking about it, and I'm very disgusted, to be honest, because so they're going to force me to watch like random people having schmecks the whole time.
Listen,
because I know there's going to be a lot of other things, but genuinely, do you know how no, that seems non-consensual. Like you're forcing me to stand there and watch all of the rubbish, like people that are PDFs, people that are
what is Lilliput talking about? What is Lilliput? At this point, is Judgment Day. You have lost all the right to what you call it. You have lost all the right to have
they are not going to happen.
what do you call this
thing?
Free will. Your free will is gone.
Imaginary stuff that have been created into our head to believe.
Yeah, of course, just to frighten us to behave ourselves. But did that stop any of us from sinning? Did that ever stop anyone from sinning?
No, it doesn't. In real time,
it will never stop
the only
you
thing
from sinning.
It checkmates, rather. It checkmates,
but
it doesn't stop us from either sinning or falling at one point or the other, as it's been said.
Okay. Anyway, we've got Honest TV. Hello, Honest TV. I've been at Honest TV. They go play for the big screen on Judgment Day. Honest TV, are you there?
I think we should even be more concerned of our life here on earth, how to improve the life of one another, how to
Lillipod.
that people that comes after us can enjoy.
Zod is really thinking this through, Afro. We have to stand apparently because nobody mentions having seats on the judgment day.
Having
so
what?
we'll stand
Seats.
and be watching everybody's life play out.
No, listen, Lillipod, listen, it was so graphic. When they were telling us this story, we're all standing. Listen, I want you to, the scriptures talks about and everyone shall stand before the throne, right? Great and small, small and great. We stand before the throne. So there's no sitting down for you, no. And Lillipod, Tony Wise, hey Tony Wise on YouTube said, I doubt that Lady Lillipod will need to worry about milk and honey in heaven. There will be no hunger in heaven, and all human desires will be automatically satisfied or non-existent.
Oh, thank you. I like when people have gone to heaven and come back so they can give us real facts and figures.
That is just a consolation to a poor person. So when someone is suffering, they cannot so that they will just forget about what they are passing through and focus in heaven. Meanwhile, they are suffering in real time.
This world is not my home. I'm just passing through. Okay, guys, please let's hear. Hey, Nenin, hello, good, and thank you for the gifts, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, I beg of you, can you please give the stream a thumbs up? If you're on TikTok, at least help us to get to 10K likes now, please. Guys, do you guys know that I have a petition against this Tobi Adeboyega? If you're on TikTok, you go and look on my bio. You'll be able to find it there. If you're on YouTube, let me get the link. Give me a second. Let me get the link on YouTube. We now have 243 signatures, so we need to be able to up these numbers. Please go and sign it. It's for the police to have a look at these allegations again. And if they're not prepared to do so, just deport the guy, I beg. Please. Okay, guys, let's hear Tobi once again. Let him talk to us. I don't know what this guy. Okay, Lillipod, are you there? Please, Lillipod, this one is very important because I need you to try and understand this guy's lingo. You know, the younger generation, they understand these things. Me, maybe I'm too old. I don't know. Yeah, Tobi, speak now. Okay, this was where the thing was playing up.
I was off. I was signing.
Let's just focus on anything can happen.
All right, listen. Listen.
So I simply say you are too rich, you don't want to die. And we understand that. You're rich, you don't want to die. And that's fine. That works. That's fine. But the accumulation of different actions, the content that we were taught unless and except, and when we begin to look critically into the word and we discover the concept of kingdom rather than a place that you stay after life, it's kingdom. Kingdom is present. Afterlife is unpredictable. Anyway, let me leave that. So we're talking about process versus content, and we get to dig more into that as we see our presentations from heads of strategies. Simply put it this way: You could have been a family head and you can't be head of strategy. You were a process rather than a content. We don't sell processes, sell content. Content is what the world is looking for. So in other words, Joseph cannot continuously be the interpreter of dreams. He has to be the feeder of nation. In order for him to be feeding nations, it has to be processed through many houses. That is exactly my point tonight.
Ha.
We don't title these messages.
Oh yeah, Lillipod, can you please try interpret? I beg. They say they are selling processes and selling content. You have to pass through many. Joseph had to pass through many houses to get to where?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, now oh yeah, Lillipod, go on.
I was lost.
No. Oh, look at I'm.
Wait. Afro, here's the thing.
I got Lillipod to help me.
Intellectual, you can't just digest it one time.
Okay. All right then. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Listen to just 2 more minutes of it. Okay. If you cannot, I have some Toby experts on YouTube. Arsenal 14, Frank Goss, and Sino Pataki. These people, they are Toby experts. They understand it before Toby even speaks.
Sorry, give us one last chance.
Okay, before Toby even speaks, they already know what he's about to say. These people are loyal and they're avid, what do you call it now? Critics of Toby. So they know better. All right. Okay, 2 more minutes. Let's hear the guy speaking. All right. Guys, please, in case you're wondering what's going on, we're listening to a preacher. He's preaching to his followers. These followers swear by this man. They say they go there for the word. All right, we are listening to the word.
Yes, but I feel like titling this, and I can't find the title anymore, and I can't be bothered. You title it later. Thank you. Daniel chapter. I want to start from the right chapter because you started.
You see, he does not have a title for his message. He says to Pastor Faith, I cannot be bothered to give it a title. You can title it for me later.
He's so lazy with it, with his whole scam. He's so lazy with it.
You say he can't be bothered to give it a title.
Zero efforts.
He can't be bothered. Okay, all right. Let's hear the message that he can't be bothered to title.
From what should have been the first, you ended with the first, man. So I'll start with chapter 1, verse 3, 4. Actually, no. Chapter 6. Thank you. Daniel chapter 6, as we examine the empty ambition. Tell me.
The empty ambition to be excellency
versus
excellent spirit.
Let's read that again. That's what we're going for tonight. The empty ambition
to be excellency versus an excellent spirit.
One more time. That's the title.
The empty ambition to be excellency versus an excellent spirit.
So we want to juxtapose tonight, and I had to call it an empty ambition to be excellency, where I come from, which is namely Africa, for the sake of just that tonight, specifically Nigeria. You hear the word in monotone most times, very boring tones. They just address themselves as Your Excellency. A person who is inept to lead a nation, they call him excelling. So I thought about African address of excellency, and I realized that the reason why they address themselves, especially in Nigeria, as excellency, is that they excel in the production of poverty. That if you match it with any other place, in the production of poverty and inept leadership, they excel. So in Africa, when you hear Your Excellency, you just say, yes, of course, you excel. That compared to others, you are ahead. That means a generation that can take prosperity and turn it to poverty, you excel. A generation that can look at young people, the workforce of a nation, and turn them to the most jobless people, you excel. And so they address Your Excellency. And that's why I call it the empty ambition to be excellency versus the spirit. And the emphasis is on the spirit also tonight. The spirit of excellency, or the spirit of excelling, or excellent spirit. We're going to have to read the definition of excel in a minute, but let's read scripture first tonight.
Please, Lillipod, is there a word called excel in the dictionary?
Afro, stop it.
No, it was Sinopataki, wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. It was no, it was Sinopataki, not me. His comment, I think it was it Sinopataki that said it? It wasn't me. It was Sinopataki that said it was the excellent. Look at it. Sinopataki said, Mr. Lunatic or excellent. He spelled the excellent, Lillipod. E-double-G-Z-E-L-E-N-T. Excellent.
He really chose the worst message to preach, because he's talking about excellency and excellence. I can't even say it, but yeah.
Excellent. Chineke.
Somebody set him up for failure with this message.
As now for to say that excel. Okay. All right, guys. Are you guys ready to excel? Moku excel. Right. Time to excel.
Daniel 6 from verse 1.
Tell me.
It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 satraps.
Did you see what we're going to have to sit with 120 on Sunday? It pleased the king to set over the kingdom 120. It pleased the Spirit to set in the upper room in Acts of the Apostles 120 people. Their impact over the world will be limitless. It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 satraps.
To be over the whole kingdom.
Tell me.
And over these 3 governors.
Of whom?
Daniel was one. That the satraps might give account to them, so that the king would suffer no loss.
Do you see why it said satraps? Why it said governors? Why it sets the 140 businesses? Why you add family heads? And now why you have satraps? Why you have heads of strategy? Why? That the kingdom and the king will suffer no loss. What takes a person from a house leader or from a family head, and then you're ordained now as head of strategy, is that when you were leading it, the king suffered no loss. If he suffered a loss, you were fired. Don't get fixated, because if this is called service, yes? No. We call our work service. Admin is service. The hospitality team that we met yesterday, I think yesterday or the day before, they said service. You were employed in the king's service. And it says the reason why it says satraps is that the king will suffer no loss. So if we suffered loss, if the kingdom which is present, remember, if you're serving a kingdom, the reward is here. Christ said it. The manifestation, both the reward and the work, the exploit is here. If you are serving heaven, when you die, we will find out what happens to you. But if he's saying about the earth, he's talking about profit and loss. 3 governors, of whom Daniel was one, and the satrap might give account, that the satrap might give account to them, so that the king will not suffer loss. They will not suffer loss of souls. That the ends, Pastor Stephen, that and all the heads of strategy that has to do with mobilization, that the kingdom will not continuously lose souls. Lose souls to rappers, lose souls to footballers, lose souls to those who are uncircumcised Philistines. The current church, people are losing souls. The current church can just gather people and tell them, pay me after service, but I'll pray for you. So you need someone to actually talk to God on your behalf. What system is this? God corresponds to men in conversation. That's why we have leaders. Of whom Daniel was one, that they will suffer no loss. Question to all the heads of strategy. You were product of some people that have been heads of families or heads of industries. You were product of some sort, or you followed their leadership because of PT's endorsement. And now God is preparing you to be the content of that process. The first gen is a process. Let's just leave it as that. Let's forget eggshell. But then,
hey, let's just, hey, oh yeah, Lillipod. Oh yeah,
Afro.
ahead.
Please,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
ready. I've been ready since.
Lilliput. Oh yeah, translate. I mean interpret. Which one? Oh yeah,
Oh
go
yeah,
on.
now.
I'm
Are you
listening.
ready?
Yes, I'm listening.
Yes. So you have to, first of all, you have to turn off every part of your brain that is fighting the Holy Spirit and fighting the message, aka critical thinking. Because what I'm about to translate now, it will rock your world.
All right.
So basically, you cannot feel excellent outside of the kingdom, which is present. Are you with me?
Oh yeah, go on. I'm listening.
No, but did you get that? Did you understand that?
Okay.
Are you taking notes?
I say I'm listening. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Say
you cannot be excellent outside of the kingdom. That's why, in politics, football, in rap, they are high, but they're not excellent. They're not, of excellent spirits.
Wait, hold on.
Excellent spirits.
Hold on.
And you need to be of excellent spirit to have content in you so that you're not the process.
Wait.
Do you understand?
No. You are saying excellent. Is it excellent or is it excellent?
I'm sorry. Excellent. I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay. Is it your?
I was translating to English. That's why.
Zod, don't spell out for you. Zod said that it's excellent.
It's excellent.
All right. Okay. Go on. Now go on.
Yeah. So in order to be an excellent spirit, right? You cannot be of the process. You have to be a content, and that's only in the kingdom that is present.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
No, but I need you to confirm that you're following till this point.
No. You said I should leave all my brain at the door. That's exactly what I've done. My brain, I left it at the door.
I had to grab this one.
So you cannot be asking me if I'm catching it when I've left my brain at the door.
You're not ready.
You said
it's okay.
You said
I'm not translating again.
She said I should leave my brain at the door, which I did. Now she's asking me, am I catching it? My brain is at the door. How am I supposed to catch anything you're saying?
Well, that's the requirement for Pastor Tobi's messages, it seems, because he's saying absolute nonsense. It's rubbish. You can't be a process, you have to be a content. What? The kingdom is present, and then people are there nodding their heads.
Content creator. We're selling content, not this guy. Okay, all right. Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay, everybody. Right. Listen. So it's not only Lily that's listening to this. We're not only Lily Pod, okay? Everybody. Let's see our people. As now 40 said, you need experience. It's not egg experience. Jesus, you people will not kill somebody. All right, let's go and hear the rest of this.
You have people who have made it to the content now, who have put on the content cloth, who people can sincerely see as the
Lillipod, have you put on your content cloth? Tobi said,
I have to buy the ring lights, but I have everything else. That's all.
Somebody said
you have to buy my tripod, but I'm good. I'm good to go.
Tobi said you have to put on the content cloth. So Tobi, okay, guys, maybe that's why
he's doing his Fendi.
Oh yes, it's the content cloth. It makes sense now. It makes sense. Okay, all right. Let's see. Okay, Tobi, tell us about the content.
Let's just leave it as that. Let's forget extra.
I want to hear. Sorry, I'm taking it back a little bit. Okay.
Of whom Daniel was one, that they will suffer no loss. Question to all the heads of strategy. You were products of some people that have been heads of families or heads of industries. You were products of some sort, or you follow their leadership because of PT's endorsement. And now God is preparing you to be the content of that process. The first gen is a process. Let's just leave it as that. Let's forget extra. But then you have people who have made it to the content now, who have put on the content cloth, who people can sincerely see as the sign, the signal, the signboard of followership. The signboard of sonship. There are ex-mentors or mentees, ex-leaders. You can have ex-leaders, ex-mentor. You cannot have ex-son or ex-father. You understand that on your way home. So, but the reason why it's set up, first, that they will suffer no losses. So the first loss that our strategy meetings must address is souls. Forget about the older now. By older, I mean not nation family started of older. The word older is lost. The kingdom has lost them. Look, I didn't say heaven has lost them. Perhaps many of them will make heaven, and most of them. I think about my church life, growing up in church, and my early days of pastoring here. I just think if Mrs. So is going to heaven, I'll be on the other side. Like, you have to ask God and say, God, is this heaven to like earth? Is this going to be a first thing again? Or can we at least make our choice? If the church people we grew up with, and many of you too, if they're going to be in heaven, would you not avoid them when you see them on the next streets? I think you will. So, but that's heaven's business. The kingdom that Yehoshua declared, the one he called us into the service for, the kingdom has lost them. Because if the kingdom suffers violence, that means people are eager to enter the kingdom. Please, I ask you, the church we met, are people eager to enter it? People are eager to be 18 and leave their father's church or whatever church they grew up in. That's what we are eager to do. That's not kingdom. So we've lost a whole generation. But forget the oldest. It's saying to how about those of you who are first gen, how about the third gen, the fourth gen, and the fifth gen? Who will be 18, 19, 20, when you guys are 40? No, when you guys really enter your content life. How about those ones? Are we going to lose them again? Will that generation attend revival?
Bro, are you in your content life?
How old is Covenant? 18.
Eh?
Are you in your content life?
I'm trying to look for it.
What?
I'm trying to look for my content life now.
Are you in your content life? Because you have to be in your content life.
I'm not. I say I'm looking for the content life. Where shall I find it? Under the bed or where?
That's where they are going wrong. That's where you're going wrong.
Oh,
that's the issue.
Is that why? Is that why?
Your content life yet?
Is that why I don't have Fendi clothes?
That's the issue right there.
Right. Okay. So look for my content
people are
life.
going to sit down to listen to. Where is all of this based in the Bible? I know, I don't believe in the Bible, but at least now, if you're a Christian, the Holy Book is your the
guide.
Religious text is your
guide.
foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So where is this coming from?
Mm-hmm.
He just read a random scripture and is going off talking about content.
Everything is about
content.
content.
The kids know that he's hip, he's young and hip.
The content
with his dressing.
He's talking about content cloth.
Oh, God.
Content cloth. A cloth in the content.
That explains his wardrobe, at least. His horrible wardrobe.
What the hell?
He thinks he's doing something with it. That's the content he's talking about.
And to think,
maybe that's why we don't understand his fashion sense, Afro. Have you thought about that?
No, I don't. Hey,
we are not in our content life yet.
Okay,
don't
okay.
Worry, me, this year, I must enter my content life. You guys, get ready.
Lady Pod, me, if you ask me, I think you're already in your content life. Yeah.
No, not yet.
No?
I haven't started wearing Fendi. You guys, you don't know about it.
No, Lily Pod, you're a big girl now. Come on. How can you say you're not in your content life?
See, Afro, yes, big girl now, but I want to be bigger. So I want to enter my main content life.
Okay, so now you're not in the main one. You're just in the
I'm not in the main one.
Peripheral.
This is just the beginning.
The peripheral. Okay.
I want to excel.
You want an excellent spirit. It is all the eggs Spark Nation members are exposing him. You guys, come on, man. Toby go chop a lot of eggs. Okay, right. The content life and the content creator and content creation.
17. Will he be worshiping in a stadium saying, Jesus, come and heal me? If that happens, Reverend Costed. That's how you know a failed father. Because his mate will be coding, changing the word and having the word on their palm. That the king will not suffer loss. Do you know how many losses were suffered in STEM? Why? Because Christians don't, oh God, I want to go ahead of myself tonight. Because we don't go into those fields And if we do go into them, we're just rushing to go back to church. So if you have a medical doctor, it's just saying, no, sir, I would have to go back to church at 6. And we thought they hated God. We thought they were antichrist. But they are just saying, what is the benefit of this 6 p.m., 7 p.m. service that you are rushing through to instead of being in the science lab? They are not saying attend the science lab by force. They are just saying give us a benefit from there because we don't want humanity to suffer loss. Now, the king invites you into a service for human gain. And this human gain brings glory to the kingdom. He said that so that the king will not suffer loss. Anywhere you see losses, you see lack of leadership. Call it any name people want to call it. You know there are Africans, Nigerians that still believe that behind the walls of Nigeria is the devil. Behind, like
Nigerians have been collecting
the prophecy, the reason why there's no electricity.
Collecting strays in this whole message. How many times has he shared that? Has he thrown shade at Nigerians?
Lillipod now.
You Nigerians are
Lillipod. Wait, are you new to this guy? Let me tell you the people that collect strays in this guy's messages. Yeah? Nigerians, top of the list. If Nigerians are not begging for rice, that Nigerians cannot feed, they're looking for rice to eat. Then, when he's not talking about the Nigerians, it is the Africans. This guy does not like Africans. So. The Africans are, when the news of his deportation dropped, the guy said it was the Africans that are spreading rumors. Something that is on the you can't miss it. It's right there. All the evidence is online. You cannot miss it. It's there.
The media is run by Africans.
No, he said it was the Africans.
Because they all carried it.
He was talking to his friend Daddy Freeze. That's why. He was trying to fool Daddy Freeze. You know, that one na follow. Anywhere where Belle Freeze na front. That's Daddy Freeze, that one. So, you know, we have to put up an act for Daddy Freeze. So he was trying to tell him, this guy, is the Africans that are the ones doing him. So now, Lilliput, if he's not going after Nigerians, he's going after Africans. If he's not going after Africans, then he's going after women. You come for women.
You know, I was hoping you wouldn't say that. You know why? Because I was like, okay, if he's going after Nigerians and Africans, I can wash my hands and say, oh, I'm not in the target group. And then you now said women. How can I deny that one now?
See, he goes after women. If he's not going after women, he's going after the older generation. The older generation, especially the older generation of church.
It sounds like a regular schmegular cult leader to me.
If he's not going after those ones, then he's going after the people who, oh yes, he's going after the UK government. When he starts with the UK government.
The people that he's supposedly eating and dining with.
Did you not hear the video?
Trying to get people
Listen,
to believe
wait. Because of you, hold on. Let me look for this video. Because of you, hold on. I need to look for something for you. For you, I need to look for this. Wait. Because you haven't heard. Wait 1 second, please, everyone. Please just tap on your screens for me. There is something I need to look for Lilliput. She needs to be in this Toby law. We need to fill you in. The Toby law, the Toby. 1 second though. Just 1 second. Let me just look for the video. Where's that video? Just 1 second. Where did I put the video? Have I got it by this point? Just one sec. One sec. Oh no. I think we've gone too far. It's somewhere here. Just give me a minute. I will find it. Okay, I think it's this one. Is it this one? Wait, let me play this one. Let's see. Wait.
You are not working as a woman. You are the other work. You must have been born again. You must have fixed your character. And the fixing of character, like I said, if we are sowers, we are not going to supply the world because we are non-lying farmers. We're going to supply food to the world because we are sowers. Are you really sure you're ready for the word today? So, what is our new character? Sowing is a character. Like being a woman tonight is who you are. Sowing is who you are. So it cannot be, you are not working as a woman. You are just a woman. You live being a woman. You breathe being a woman. That is your life. And guess what? If women duty or activity is not running through you again, you died. You didn't hear what I just said? No matter how painful some aspect of being a woman is, the moment it's not happening again, you've died. If you are pinching yourself to reality, trying to tell yourself, am I still a woman?
If women activity is not running through you again, you have died. Hey, my goodness.
Oh, I'm just finding out that I've died. I'm just finding out.
Oh no. Lilliput down. Sorry, that was not the video I was looking for. Hold on a second. The video I'm looking for, that wasn't. The guy said,
"Oh, that's so unhinged. My goodness.
If you're a woman, you have died." Wait, I think, is it this one? Hold on. Wait, is it this one? Wait, okay, let's see.
Every single day they were building, and people are laughing. People are laughing. They said, what nonsense is this guy? This guy always just want to feel. The Bible says Noah was one righteous man in the old generation. Do you know what one righteous man means? That is perfect. No, and by the way, I'm not telling the world, oh, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm saying I'm perfect. To you stinking people, I'm the most perfect person that ever existed. Don't do that. Don't mess me up. And people start saying, I'm not saying I'm perfect. To you, the world. Imagine these people demanding who is perfect. These ones. Snitches and rats, cockroaches, and all these things. To the world, I am perfect. And I apologize for being extremely perfect.
He's apologizing for being extremely perfect. Did you hear that one?
Like, listen to the crowd laugh, kiki to this and clap.
I'm still looking for the video in question. Wait, where did I put that
I knew
video?
this man was mad, but I didn't think it was this bad. Like, I haven't been consuming too much of his content.
Thankfully.
I'm still in the process.
I can't find the video I'm looking for. Hold on.
After you will not find it. God
I'll
will
find
save my mental health.
No. I have to find it because I know I saved it. So why am I not finding it?
Rain, I remember this. It was a live, wasn't it? That he said, "Jesus, who be that?"
Yeah. Who be
He's so full of himself.
No, I need to find that video. I'm sorry. It's just no. What happened?
Zizi says it would have been better for him to speak in Yoruba and get a translator. I agree.
Why are you guys doing like this? You guys have some respect, man. Have some respect. Zizi,
they would have done a better job. Maybe he would have been communicating better.
Zizi, behave yourself now. Oh, come on. Where's this video I'm looking for?
Afro. Oh, God doesn't want my mental health to tank any further.
You know,
that's why that video is lost.
You know, God does. You know, God does not work around here. So, I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, never is. God is never looking out for me.
Okay, let me see.
Very busy looking at people,
Wait.
doing all the
Wait, hold on.
smacks
It
and
might
all
be.
of that, so
It
that
might be.
they will project it on Judgment Day.
It might be this one. Hold on. No. Hold on. Let's see. It might.
You understand English, see?
No, it's not. Where is this?
So Pastor Lisa is looking at me, Pastor Sam is looking and say, don't say it. That they reach target. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Truth is truth. The problem with reaching target, Enrique, is most times people should hold back their target because once they reach it, they receive new one. So this commendation does not come free. It's too powerful.
Wait, no, this is not it. Oh man, what's this one? Is it this one? Wait, is it this one?
When I tell you something that faith is not given to you, if you hear it, you died. Faith comes by hearing, hearing by the word of God. Fear comes by hearing, hearing by gossip of men. Doubt comes by hearing, hearing by doubters. Faith comes by hearing, hearing the word. So when Pastor Obi turns up, he's a word man. When Miriam comes up,
that one I just played is so rubbish. This particular one, this one that's playing now is so rubbish. Fear comes by what? Fear comes by men.
Wait, let me take it. Let me take it back so you can hear it.
When I tell you something that faith is not given to you, if you hear it, you died. Faith comes by hearing, hearing by the word of God. Fear comes by hearing, hearing by gossip of men. Doubt comes by hearing, hearing by doubters. Faith comes by hearing, hearing the word. So when Pastor Obi turns up, he's a word man.
He said faith cometh by what? Gossipers or what?
No, faith cometh by hearing the word of God. Fear cometh by hearing gossipers. Now, let's not even go into that construction of the sentence. Let's focus on fear is from gossip. Okay, so the whole book of Revelations is a gossip journal, or what is it? Because they use that book of Revelations to traumatize kids growing up. And you now have adults that are still stuck in that fear subconsciously based on like the horrors in Revelations. But that's gossip. Okay.
Hey. Oh, I have to find this video because of you. Because if I don't find it,
that video will disappear.
Never.
You'll find it tomorrow morning. Don't worry.
Never. I find it. People know.
I used to be prayer warrior.
People already know me. When I'm looking for it, I will find it. Hold on. Which one is this one? No, not this one now. Oh. Where did that video go now? Yeah?
You know why you're finding it difficult? You are still in the process. You are not the content.
Okay, I'm not the content.
That's why.
That's why.
You don't have a what? Excellent.
Not born charity world. You are all in this country. They are all institutions, hundreds of year old institutions. If they have got us fine, they should talk now. That's what we're.
Wait, hold on. The people on YouTube, people on YouTube have seen this. They said, "Hey, goodness, where did that video go now?" Hold on. Wait, I need to find this video. I'm sorry. Oh, this is not fair now.
Guys, I have something historic
This
to
is not
reveal to you.
fair. It's not fair. Why is it that when you're looking for something, you don't see it? Why is that the case?
Every day, but he's standing tonight.
Why is that the case? Why?
Hi. So there's this word very random.
Prayer warrior in my past life.
No.
That video that I want to use to scatter my mental health.
Please, everybody, please do not listen to her. Please don't listen to her. She doesn't know what she's talking about yet. She's not. She's not the content. She's the.
I'm the process.
Sorry, guys. I have too many videos on my. I need to try and. Wait. Where is it? That's not the one. I will find it. We haven't gone that far now, have we? No, we haven't gone that far. So if it's not these ones, screen recording. No, I don't want to screen record. It was not a screen record. Right, I think we had gone past. It was not an image. Give me a second, guys. Please, I beg of you. I'm coming. Please, let me find best of Swat Nation family. Which one is this one? Hold on now. Which is this one? No, no, that's not it. Sorry, everyone. Don't worry if I don't find it. That would mean that Lilliput is a prophet.
I am Afro. You're just an unbeliever. That's the problem.
Lilliput is not a prophet. No.
Everybody.
And proceedings of a society.
That's not it. Where did it go?
It will not be it, Afro, because you will not find it.
The churches that bought buildings.
Hey, wait. Oh, where is it? Wait. Okay, that's not it. Oh, it should be nearby here. Wait.
It's not it.
Wait. Hold on. I need to find it. Where did that video go? Facebook.
Guys, this is evidence that I am a prophet. Please, if you send gifts now to Afro and myself, I will tell you your futures.
Hey, where did that video go?
And those who are jealous say it's a
hey, goodness, where did that video go? Huh? Somebody,
doubting prophetess like me.
Somebody help me now. Where did that video go?
I'm more of a prophet than Pastor Tobi. Guys, I'm starting my online
I
church
beg you
this Sunday.
Don't listen to her.
Please.
Please don't listen to her.
I'm starting my online service this Sunday.
Please don't listen to her.
I'm still looking for praise singers.
Chest. This is the time to rejoice like never. Mobilize foot soldiers. Win more souls. Fight the good fight of faith.
Hey, can these guys shut up, please? Hold on, let me see.
I'm taking this fight to the end of this year.
Wait, let me see.
No sleeping, no relenting,
Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Wait, just 1 second. Let's see. Fight till finish. You said fight till finish. Fight till finish. Hey, where did it go? Real reason. Gosh, where did this thing go now?
After I'm ready to accept that I'm a prophet, you come back.
Please, can somebody tell her that we are not even listening to her? Hey, goodness. Why now?
Tune into my live service this Sunday, please, guys. Regular church time.
Which church time? What is she talking about?
Regular church. I'm starting my ministry. I'm telling you.
Guys,
you know
I've played
that video. You will never find it.
Guys, I've played that. I've played that video here before, where Tobi said, "Wait," he said they were all dollars. Remember when he said, Piers, what's his name? Piers Stammer and Kemi Badenoch are nothing but dollars.
Whoa!
Remember that? Oh,
that's a pastor. Hey, I mean, we've established that he's not.
No, this is why I wanted you to hear it, because this guy being so, I don't know what is pinching him. I don't know what is biting him. I don't know what his problem is. I'm trying to find it. Hold on, let's see.
Zizi, we're all waiting for his deportation, to be honest. It's taking too long.
Hey, do you guys remember the video? Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Is it this one?
That they are separate in a popular land. He set them up so they can show their own culture. They were minorities. That's why they call them the three Hebrew boys. This guy has dominated the whole earth. Babylon is the most powerful nation on earth. Not you, of course not. You're living 9 years after. They also ran back because of what they saw 5 years ago. What you now see is the power of their culture, unless there's a fire. So they set the fire up, and they said,
Wait, it's one of these. Wait, is it this one?
Whole earth. Every single day they were building, and people are laughing. People are laughing. Don't do that.
No, not this one. Where did that video go now? I had it somewhere.
The fact that he has so many unhinged clips that you can't find a particular one. There's just too many.
But we dream.
One
We want solution, not entertainment, guys. Because we.
So, oh man. And you know what, guys? As soon as I'm no longer on the live stream, guess what I will now find? I'll now find the Mumu video. The Mumu video will now find its way somewhere. We'll now find it. Wait.
The thing is to stop looking for it now. It will randomly appear in a bit.
The thing with me is when I start looking for something, I don't let off easily. Until I find it, I will not rest.
If you tell me that you believe I'm a prophet, I'm going to pray for the video to show up, and it will show up.
Leave me alone, John. Which year prophecy?
This is the problem. Unbelievers.
Which year prophecy is she talking about?
You are not ready for excellence. That's the issue.
Excellent spirit. You have an excellent spirit. Okay, I officially cannot find it. Okay, everyone, officially cannot find it. But because I've got an excellent spirit. All right, let me let you guys listen to this one for just a minute, and I'm sure I must show this four prophet. She's not a real prophet. I must show her that she's not a real prophet.
In the house,
this everybody. Is a faux prophet. All right, let's see.
It's a devil sitting in the power plant. How can we still believe this Christianity? As in, every morning I wake up and I see more silly things, and I ask myself, how can we still believe the things we were told? How? And by the way, what unfortunate price did we do to an angel to lead us? And luckily, the Bible says we will judge angels. Some of us must sit with the angels that led us to the people, the churches that trained us, and say, why did you do that? You were sleeping, you were lacking. Because you are brighter than this. We're brighter than holding crusades in 2025, for God's sake. So they're just asking. So we could have won the old surgeons in the city. We could have been in charge of STEM society. We could have been. But the kingdom was suffering losses because the 120 were missing. I'm not saying the church does not have 120,000 people, 1.2 million attendants, but there are no satraps. There's no 120. The kingdom suffers loss. And the king is, look, I lead a walk. When you guys are not growing financially, it breaks my heart. So think about God the King tonight. Looking at his account balance, soul's account balance. I propose to you tonight that we're suffering a great loss. And let me tell you, we have not even seen anything close to the loss that is coming until we get to the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th generation. The loss will be monumental. Like Donald Trump would say, like nothing like never seen before. Everything is like never seen before. Suffering loss. Saving, that is why God used some people as process in case you can accept to be the content. That's why God used some people as a process.
So right now, everyone, God is using Lilliput as the process. I am the content.
Afro, I think both of us are the process in this case.
No.
I don't think we've gotten to content level yet.
Oh, this one. Ayo says it's this one. No, Ayo. Okay, Ayo. No. Oh no, this is not nice. Okay, you know what, everyone? Hold on 1 second. I find it. It's somewhere here. Hold on. It's here. I see it here. Hey, the guy said they were all dollars. Hey, Kemi Badenoch. All dollars. And what did he said that they should be working in Tesco. No, 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 no. Did he say Tesco? Or where did he say they should be? That Toby get bad mouth. Toby get bad mouth. Hold on. Let's see. Toby has bad mouth. And eventually it is that bad mouth that will put him in big problem. That mouth will put him in big problem. Wait. Mm, 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 mm. It was this particular one, but Memoirs of PT. Okay. Somebody is giving us hey Susan. Susan, how are you? See, offering time, blessing time. Blessing time is offering time. Huh? Susan is giving us the offerings, the blessings. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate. Wait. Nation family. The Nation family. Let me go on their website. Maybe they've borrowed some sense. They started deleting videos one time. Okay. Hey, hold on. I might be able to find it though. Hey. Hey, I might be able to find it here. Hold on, guys. Give me a minute. Hmm. Huh?
Real quick, right? While you're looking for the video, I just realized the motivation for people like the incentive for people like Toby and other scammers to appear to be close to government is the validation that it gives them with the people that they're trying to con. Because imagine, young, because they go after young, impressionable people mostly in his church, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine them seeing pictures of him with, in front of number 10, not realizing that you can actually just go there and take pictures. Him claiming to be up, close, talking with government. It makes him seem valid, he has to be a good person, because of course the government cannot openly associate with fraudsters, right?
Right.
And that's the scary thing. It's like there should be a responsibility on people in office to conduct better checks, because what they end up doing is unintentionally giving validity to scammers like this. And you know what's sad?
Yeah.
If he comes to Nigeria, he'll quickly do the same thing.
Now, listen, he's going to struggle in Nigeria. He's going to struggle. He's going to struggle. No. I'm not convinced. I'm not
even under the ground.
I'm not convinced.
Under the ground.
I am not. No. He is going to struggle in Nigeria, and he knows it. He knows it. He's going to struggle. He's going to struggle in Nigeria. My God, it's going to be something else. It's going to be something else over there. I'm telling you.
I don't know about that. Like, it just people don't perform checks. They don't perform background checks on who they're affiliating with publicly, and that's the problem. He's going to come in. Next thing you know, he's with governor of Lagos State, and then it just ripples down from there on.
Okay, guys, please just hold on. Okay, 1 second. Ambrosia, hey Ambrosia, you see Rogers. Wait, guys, just give me a minute, yeah.
Afra, did you used to sing in church?
Yes, of course. Yes. Yes, I used to sing in church.
Is it me or she has a lovely singing voice? Afra, I'm recruiting praise singers for my online ministry, please.
Okay.
Come, let's make this money.
Reset. Line upon line. Do you all need a treasurer? I'm qualified to be.
No. Anybody offering is not the person that I want.
Yes, because online ministry
you have to find you have to find something else to do. You have to be a drummer or something else.
Oh yes, I have little musical skills because when I was studying in the military as when I was training, they put me over to the musical department, which I didn't want to go because my specialty was in technical and science stream. So I know a little bit of music. I could play the bass guitar, I could play the keyboard. I know about the treble and the bass, so at least I could know the different notes and the keys and everything. So I could play the music, but still I need to be somewhere close to the finance because it's where the big business. Because
there's so much money. There's so much money there.
Yeah, and when you talk about the masses, the M is actually silent. When you see the masses, the M, it actually silent, but they just put the M to make it sound like it's a compilation of people gathering together. But they really meant to silence the M. But we don't look at it in that way. So we are as people who are awakening and who are rehabilitating ourselves from the psychological trauma. We are seeing things plain as day, but those who are still deeply asleep psychologically, they can see it. Yeah. They can see the scammers. They can see these what you call modern day slave catchers. Because when they tell you they're winning souls, actually what they're doing is catching the new form of slave. Right? This is mental, because the mental is mental powerful. Yeah, it is more powerful than physical, because a physical man, you can only hold him down for a period of time. But the mental game, it's like a pyramid scheme. You recruit one person, another one person recruited the whole family. Children become a part of the system, and then, especially when it is institutionalized, it becomes a normal society to which everyone bases their social value, moral standard, overlooking the deficiencies in these cult system. So I am so proud, especially when the women folks are so awakened to these conditions, because it don't matter the men, because you teach a man, you teach a person. But you teach a woman, you teach a nation. That's why in most religion they are misogynistic because they want to suppress the women into their control, so that the women can recruit the children and humble and meek, meek and humble, and under the structure of the men, they submit the children under that structure, that system of control. Because women's first instinct is survival, and when it comes to the children, they will do anything to ensure that the children survive. Men don't care. Not we don't care, but we take less emphasis into the managerial aspect of things, like the women do. The women look at every details, they look at the condition, they look at the environment, look at the people they're associating with, and try to adapt to that condition to protect their children. Therefore, when they control women at a certain level, those women psychologically think about survival instinct, not only for themselves, but for their children. And therefore, they will submit their children on these structures.
I absolutely agree. Until today, to be honest, I hadn't even heard. I know most preachers are misogynistic, but this guy, the guy Afro was talking about today, Tobi, I haven't heard him talk about women as much. And the clip that I just heard, oh my God. He said something, if you're not womanly, you are dead as a woman or something like that. It's just, these things don't make sense. And the fact that there are women sitting in his audience, in his congregation, and also people that have women, as their close, in their close circle, and they're just out there consuming this.
Especially when you have women as your close confidant. It is so embarrassing to the women, but they are not aware of it because of the emotional attachment that has driven religion has driven into people, right? And it offers some sense of hope. And these things is psychological trauma that has been passed from generation to generation. Because if a God is threatening you, if you don't love me, I'm going to destroy you for the rest of your life. That is real love. That is not real love. That is what you call an ultimatum. Either you love me or you're going to be destroyed for the rest of eternity. So that is an ultimatum. And when they say that is God give you a choice, that's not a choice. I am actually coerced into serving him, kissing ass for the rest of my life. Why would I want to be there? It doesn't make no sense. So
what's happened?
Are you getting me?
Yeah, now we hear you, but you were.
Your audio's, I don't know if it's open, but your audio's isn't so clear.
Yes.
Hi, Afro.
I'm here.
Yes, we're hearing you. Yeah. It's not too up. The volume is a bit low, but we're hearing you.
You hear me now?
Yes, we're hearing you.
Oh. Sorry, I was busy looking for that video. I'm so hell bent on finding that.
Afro, you have to bring these things to light. We are looking on, and I'm so happy that you, as a mentor, as a teacher, as what you call a therapeutic healer and a reviver of people from their condition. We are looking forward for these videos and these information that you're bringing forth to us. Because there's a lot of people who are looking on the outside. They may not make any comment or may not say anything. But these things help them to overcome the psychological dilemma and the trap that we find ourselves in. And what is worse, that these things are, the government are complacent in these systems, right? They are actually comfortable in the condition, allowing these people to be mentally disturbed and destroyed by this cult that is placed in our society that goes unchecked. And I'm so happy that we, the people at the ordinary level, are dedicating our time and effort to change the status quo, to help those who need help. Because we understand that the chain is as strong as the weakest link.
Therefore, together we stand, or divided we shall surely fall. And we are trying now to push the fight to ensure that all of us stand together in tandem with each other to realize our true potential and overcome the mental atrocity that has been unplayed upon the people, especially of the African descent. Thank you.
Thank you. So now that I cannot find that video, I'm sure I can find a different kind of video. Okay. Let me stop. I've been looking for the video ever since. And no, I'm going to stop now. You was watching it last time you played it. Yeah, right. Ayo, I had it. I had the video. 1 second. Just okay. One last time. I'm just gonna look, and I think I have an idea where it could be. If I go to my own channel and look at my lives, okay, I did a stream about it, which was Toby. The stream that I did was when he called Keir Starmer a not bleeding for seed. Yes, it was this one. Yes, I remember. Okay, that's why I can't find it. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Share this tab instead. Right. It might be. Okay. Let's hear this.
You will lose faith. How long will you do it for? It does not matter if you were the best giver 10 years ago. It matters if you are now. Faith is not time. Faith is its own time. It's not 2 months. It's not 3 months. It's not we met target last month. Faith. That's why it would say now. Faith is. It is a now matter. Now never grows old. Are you listening to me? Now never grows old. Now is always new. When we enter 2025, it's just another year, but we can make it now. We can make it the new now for the second generation. We can make it the new now for the corporates, the student. It can be a new now. Who do we want to be now? Forget who we were in Atrium, in Hilton. Now, faith is everything that we've learned in 2024 now. How are we going to use it? Because 2024 harmed us. It gave us equipment for war. We are no longer afraid of anything.
Like mini churches. Oh, sorry.
Cut. Did they get a?
Where did I put? Where did the video go? Shit.
Or House of Love, and others did well too. Well, you see, these things before we say be careful to announce it. Why? Charity Commission. Charity, if you are watching, come and take it now. Come and audit it. As in, I've never seen a nation that loses like this. Like, do you know?
No, you need to get invested in this.
Absolute.
In this.
Nobody should follow their mentorship. They don't know what they are doing. They are the best managers. They should be run.
I finally found the bloody thing I've been looking for. Okay, hold on. Right, so let's see. Okay. Now, deportation. Now the guy is getting angry. Anyway, apropos with spicy shade, now you see where they're getting the figures from. Okay. So now let's go to Toby now talking about these figures. Toby is his own worst enemy. Toby is the one going to bring down his cult. He's the one doing the work. I'm telling you, nobody needs to do anything. Toby is the one bringing it down by himself. Please listen. I want you to listen to Toby's next words now. Right? He is about to insult the UK government. insult the UK Prime Minister. Ah, okay, right. Listen to him. Is Lilliput listening?
How are we going to use it? Because 2024 harmed us. It gave us equipment for war. We are no longer afraid of anything.
Listen, no.
See, today we are giving report, and congratulations to Love House. You've given $1 million this year. Or House of Love, and others did well too. But you see, these things before we say be careful to announce it. Why? Charity commission. Charity, if you are watching, come and take it now. Come and audit it. As in, I've never seen a nation that loses like this. Like, do you know that we didn't have to be accountable to? We didn't have to register. So if you have something, why not keep it? Now you've lost it, and we are still announcing millions. So now your problem is, who are we? It makes no sense. That's why this city is closed up, producing less billionaires than even lower countries. It's impossible. It's unbelievable. The whole leadership, from conservative to labor, they are rotten, inept people. They don't know how to produce no wealth, just dollars. From Kestama to Kemi, just dollars. Absolute dollars.
Wow.
Absolute. Wow. Nobody should follow their mentorship. They don't know what they are doing. They are best managers. They should be running Tesco, Peckham. They should be running these things. Kemi will be the best at Morrison, Peckham. That's all they can do. These people cannot produce wealth. They have no capacity to produce wealth. They've never been through nothing. They don't know what you are. Alvin here is better than the leader of conservative right now.
Tobi said,
wait. Who should be the leader of conservative?
Did you hear it now? No. One of the people did. Lilliput. Because of you, I went looking. If you know where I went looking for this thing. If you know where I went.
Well. Like I tried to go on YouTube.
If you know where I went to go, I went up the mountain. I went down the valley. I even went into hellfire. I even stepped foot into hellfire to go and find you that video. Finally found it.
But do you know? So basically, that sounded to me like a rant from somebody that is upset that the government has to audit his financials.
He's upset at the government for everything, wanting to deport him, wanting to just everything. But he forgets that he is a nasty so-and-so. He is a nasty piece of work. This guy has no training at all. He has nothing.
So if
this is what you call money misroad.
I don't have to even be a fan of the people he's insulting, right? But he's no one to throw stones anywhere. Because his head is the biggest glass that is. His head is the biggest empty box that is. So he's no one to be throwing stones anywhere. To fall on his head and break the whole thing open so that people will see truly there's nothing inside.
Okay. Because you were saying something about
the sense to run anything. They can't raise billionaires. How many has he raised?
The guy is just a clown. Because
he thinks it's by banking fraud. Let's not even talk about that.
It's just, I don't get it. What does Tobi think was going to happen? What was it thinking? You come and brag. You wear those clothes. You drive those cars. And you think that somehow people are just going to look at you and just, what was he thinking?
For the day I hear that he's been finally deported, we are going to have a party on here.
Listen, after he's deported, me, I'm invested. I am completely invested. After he has landed,
we're going to have a party here.
No. After he has landed in Nigeria, that's when, guys, please go and mark this down. It's after he gets there. That's when it's going to get interesting. That's when it is going to get interesting.
We need to have a deportation party, deportation party. No, because this guy is such a menace, and no, he needs to be deplatformed.
You see, these guys, they're accustomed to no checks and balances. So when they're now hauled before this justice system or to be held accountable, you're gonna hear they're gonna rant and make all kind of noise. So I think it's time now that they hold them accountable because they don't have use for them no more. There was a time when they need slave catchers, but they don't need slave catchers anymore because these people are well secured. And these few little thief who running around trying to scam everyone, they're now holding them accountable because in England, most of the churches are closing. As a matter of fact, in Europe, most of the church now turn museum or they invest in other things because people are waking up from the condition. And those who were under the system of indoctrination, they were actually, I forget what it's called, but they didn't understand the system of government that was structured to control them.
No, they didn't.
But we were heavily conditioned to think the way we are because it served the purpose for the world order. And that's why it is so important now that we take the necessary measures to expose these guys while the system of government in those different countries are holding them accountable. Exactly. And it should be done, especially on the continent too. So if they deport him to Nigeria, that should be a testament to the nature of change that we're seeing across the globe. Therefore, it should bring a wake-up call to the people in that country. And we should be relentless. We should not give up on any circumstances of helping to rehabilitate our people from the psychological condition we happen to find themselves in.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And guys, I'm going to end it very, very soon. But this one is for Lillipod. Lillipod, are you there?
I'm here.
All right.
I'm very worried. Why is this one for me?
Wait now. Hold on.
Why is this one for me? I think.
Lily, wait, listen. Listen. Okay, sorry, people on YouTube. Did you guys hear that video at all? Did you hear it? If you're on YouTube, did you hear it? Please let me know. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Oh sugar. Oh goodness. Did you hear it at all? Oh yeah. All this time the thing has been playing. I didn't know I hadn't shared it on thing. I am so sorry. Give me a minute, please. Let me get the video. Just a minute and I will play it. Oh man, how could I make such a mistake? Wait, let's see. Okay, sorry about that, people. Okay.
He's trying to shield himself there. Based on what I'm hearing there, he's trying to shield himself from some.
Oh, thank you, Stewie Dunn. Thank you. All right. Okay, listen to this one. Mm-hmm.
Happy New Year. And the component of Happy New Year you is the quality of relationships that comes into your life. I'm going to teach you how to have relationship with people and not be close to them, meaning that their words don't mean anything. It doesn't matter. It's not. And I had to learn that as a pastor because I know women. I've told you this, and I have no apologies for women at all. I don't care if you feel that you always talk about women. Switch off. I'm not talking to you. You're not my friend. You understand? But again, if you like the truth, I told you it's going to be a tough night. So I know women. I grew up in church. My dad is a pastor. Par excellence. I know women, when they come and start chatting nonsense, I'm looking at them and thinking, this one thinks she's a minister or reverend or this or that. I don't rate you at all, but there are quality women. There are mature quality women. And that's not for age, it's for value. So when a person is sitting in front of you, what I'm thinking is, what's their value? And I'm not talking about money. Forget money. Forget what they've got or what they haven't got. What's their value? Another way you know a good woman, let me tell you one of the things, especially as a pastor, let me just share in my mind how I will rate a person. You're not supposed to receive an accusation about somebody in their absence. I'll say that again. Somebody is not supposed to speak about somebody else in their absence. They're not supposed to write or call somebody and start telling the other person how bad or what wrong the other person did without the other person being there. You're receiving an accusation, the other person is not there. How do they speak for themselves? What kind of a defenseless attack is that? So when a person, I don't care if they are a bishop in SPAC Nation or so, when they're sitting in front of me, I'm checking their value, because the fruit of value is also in the result that their life has produced, and that's not money. And so a person is sitting down on the phone talking stuff, and I'm rating them. So actually, sometimes when they're talking, I'm really playing maybe some cartoon or Candy Crush. If I ever play that, I'm playing it. Their word mean nothing. I would rather be listening to Joseph saying, la, 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 la. It would have been better. Don't rate them at all. And you should do the same with your life. You should do the same. Get quality people into your life. I've been insisting on this since last week. If we're going to be a peculiar nation, especially in 20, if there's no Happy New Year, and the component.
Okay. Lilliput, just one last one and we'll be done. Just one last one, okay? Lilliput, get ready.
Well, can we talk about this one for a second first?
Okay, go on.
No, because he's openly shaming women in his church, women outside of his church.
That's right.
Even the bishops in his church. He's basically saying, listen, when you're chatting to me and you see me on my phone, just know you're nonsense and you don't make sense, because I've gone off and I'm playing Candy Crush or I'm watching something else. It means that I don't think you have value. And this is what cult leaders do to mad people. So everybody now will bend over backwards to kiss their heels to show that they have value. This is so manipulative.
Yes, and he's actually exposing. He's trying to talk about someone who's exposing his behaviors and attitude, and probably they're having discussion behind his back.
Yes.
And he got a wind of it, so he go on a tirade trying to bring people back in line by trying to
shame
throw
you,
shades on different people without calling their names and these things. That is something that as a professional, I should say sociologist, because these pastors and preachers, they're intellectual stammers. He should have called them into a meeting and have discussions rather than expressing his view, especially when it comes to international arena. These things would automatically give some light as to the nature of his behavior. I think he's gotten caught up with what he's doing. He caught a wind of what he's doing, and you know that everyone is now complaining. So he is now going on the what you call the forefront to make his voice known about what is happening, and he's not too pleased with it. So he's calling them out.
Exactly. And to add to that, he's doing this, and he added something to make sure that he stops the behavior. He says, if you even accept gossip when the person is not there, then you're also somebody of low value, something along the line. So basically saying, even if you haven't heard the gist yet, and they come to you, and they're telling you about somebody else, and the person is not there, don't listen to it. So he's shaming he's condemning the past actions, and then also trying to protect himself going forward. It's so manipulative.
And do you remember he started off saying he can teach you how to not be to listen to people, something along the lines of how you can be friends with people and not be close to them, or something like that. That's his method of teaching. That's the way he decides to teach. Okay, please listen to this last one. This last one, okay? Last one.
That God did not appear to him and say, hey, the guy going that way is a man of God, and I want you to treat him right. I perceive. So wisdom, ability to discern difference. Many times when relationships are not working between husband and wife and husband, parent and children, is because most times they were not able to discern the difference between themselves. If I cannot discern the difference between myself and the next person, it is likely that I would want to impose me on the next person, right? And thereby, I will not be able to take the best out of them. A woman in a marriage, they are not able to, when the marriage is not working, they are not able to perceive or discern difference in moments. I'll tell you what that means. There are moments that you don't say something to your husband, right? There are moments, and I was learning from one of the mentors earlier, and they was saying that when a man hears something like, hey, we need to be talking sometimes in this house, the man is replying with things like, yeah, if you have something to say it now. She has not understood moments. That one moment in the life of a person can change the life of a person either negative or positively. It can change everything. So in case you're struggling with that, someone say, well, what does that mean? Can I not just talk to my husband when I like? No, you can't. And scripture, there's this woman in scripture that I believe should be a mentor to most women. Her name is Esther. A big request had come. They've asked her to walk into the king, excuse me, and to tell the king about the salvation of the old Jewish nation. A commission that Mordecai had told her that it could be that God is calling you for this season to be able to do this. So it was God's mission. But if you read that story carefully, you'll realize that the lady did everything right dress, cooked right, she's prepared.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's it. Well, did you hear him? Yeah? Husband and wife have issues, but guess what? It's the woman. We're going for the women. It's the women.
Exactly.
The women is not understanding the moment.
When the woman asks, should I approach my husband to deal with the issue? She said, no,
he said, no, you do not talk to your husband. He said, yes. No, don't talk to your husband.
That's a typical example of misogyny. Right? In order to resolve conflicts, you must have a conversation. Communication is the best bridge to conflict resolution. And therefore, that's how you develop a strong bond within the relationship. His mentor is not giving him the right guidance. Because here we talk about his mentor. But those mentors need to be, because most of them, those mentors are yes men, because he's the one bringing in the money, and the mentor just trying to soothe his mind.
They have to remain in their echo chamber they have to remain where they hear the same thoughts that they have in their heads. But also something that was annoying to me was him trying to wrap his misogyny in something that people listen to and see as an authority, the text, the holy text. He's like, look at Esther. You know, that's a notable female figure in the Bible. And
yes.
For somebody that's seeking, I want to be like, I want to be more godly. I want to be, more like the women in the Bible, blah, blah, blah. Now he's told you, listen, to be like that, you have to learn to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, somebody that's impressionable is going to think that this is right because, he's translated it, he's put some kind of link to it, and immediately you don't see how this is just a control technique. This is just a misogynist that's trying to shut women up. Do not have opinions, basically. Do not never speak when a man is going to be upset by your speech. Oh, this is so sad. This is so sad, knowing that like there are people in his congregation, people in his life that have to endure, because this is signs of some sort of abuse that women are suffering around him.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine trying to speak to him, as a woman, trying to tell him something is wrong.
Oh, and just so you know, he's anti the LGBTQ, he's anti trans, everything.
Of course, that's in no way surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all comes a part of religion, and that's why when you talk about religion suspend your mind in a specific time and era. That's why they're looking forward to silence women in church, because women will have conversation. That's how they relate to each other, and they get a wider view on a subject matter through conversation. And sometimes better head prevail when more people make an input, and you come up with a better solution to the problem. Right? That's why they will have conversation with people. He's trying to curtail that. He's suspending these things in an era where misogyny was a norm in society, where you should not speak in church, you should not talk to your husband, allow your husband to make that decision for you, and all these things. He is trying to create that control mechanism in the system to which his action should not be questioned. That's the major factor around all his ranting. Exactly. Because he's trying to curtail those conversations based on his actions and attitude in the religious structure.
Just going by what Lilliput said, right? About this whole thing of women keeping quiet. I was watching a live, it was something I was watching earlier on, and this they were saying, if a man, right, is trying to keep the lady from having friends, right, doesn't want her to have friends, there's a reason why, and that is, women talk, women share their their issues, right? And for him, he's petrified that the woman will go and share details of what is going on at home, and this is why he doesn't want her to have friends. And some men would say to the women, "Oh, the marriage is between both of us and nobody else. Nobody is allowed to know anything. It's me and you in this marriage, and that's it, right?" So it's a way to control the woman from speaking, so that the other people don't know what's going on. And I say all of that to say this: when the Bible tells women to shut up, right? When the Bible says to women, you're not allowed to speak in the church, even the writer of the Bible is afraid. He's afraid of the power of the woman, right? The power of a woman, her voice, the voice of a woman in the church. If the women come together, there is nothing they cannot achieve. If a woman decides to speak in the church, there'll be other women who will back her up. Women, they say women are emotional, right? Okay. If that's the case, then that means that, those emotions, they are afraid, because the truth is in your emotions. That's when your truth comes out, right? When you're being backed up a wall, you just want to let it out. This is why the writer of the Bible is afraid of allowing the woman to speak. So it's all just control, control. That stupid book they call the Bible. It's all just control, control.
Exactly. Because in the those era, in both Bible and the other book, what they call religion of peace, all of those is about control. Because even in the religion of peace, they have where you can, if your wife tends to be somewhat
Rogers,
rebellious.
Rogers, is it religion of PEACE or religion of PISS?
Well, I think it's PISS.
Okay, religion of
on that part.
Okay, religion
Yes.
of PISS.
Right.
Okay, all right, go on.
Because a guy was justifying, if a woman get out of a line, you can spank her. But he was saying the spanking is not. It must be moderate.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone have some level of what's called innate understanding of the threshold of pain. So based on that, you can spank someone without any feelings of pain. I never know that is in our brains to detect that when someone to the extent of someone's pain other than yourself, right? But back to these guys who author these books. These books is was relevant in a period where guys controls the society. They were warring among themselves. They were unaliving men, women, and children. And the virgin young girls was their prize. That's why some people have to cover their clothes, cover their skin, because those desires still left in their mind. It's an inherent psychological structure that's still in their mental faculty. That's why they have to cover these people to avoid that, to limit that. And that's why they've been offered so much in heaven. You have so much fantasy in heaven. Even in the Christian book is no difference, because when they had to go and unalive a city, unalive men, women, children, animals, everything, babies, and keep the untouched female for yourself. When they came back, they didn't have enough. Most of the soldiers, so the father, God, ordered them to go to the other city, find more people, and they went there. And then God was pleased. This is the nature of these books. It keep you stuck in a period of time to which you no longer move from that. It's a psychological trap. That's why I'm so happy that the females now, or women folks, are taking the front and liberating the minds of our young generation, because this is an atrocity to subdue the minds of people, international crime. But it has been institutionalized and organized through international agencies to make it look as something normal, but it's not.
Yeah,
it destroys your ability.
Of course, it does. And I will just say thank you to everyone who has been here, and we will continue to talk about this calls. There's just so much, and guys, I'm telling you, I'm invested. Once he's deported from the UK, that's when it is going to get more interesting. It is going to be wonderful. Hey, it's going to be wonderful.
Honestly, we have to get into it.
It's going
I
to
would
be
love
wonderful.
to see how it plays out for him. Please, guys, if you're not aware, Afro has a petition in her bio. Give it a look. Just help us and sign.
And let me put it again in YouTube as well. Please go and sign this petition. Where you see it, read it, and it's nothing hidden. Everything that is there is just what has been. It's public information. We just want thank you, Susan. I appreciate that, Susan. Susan signed the petition. I appreciate, because this is like a slap in the face. It's like a slap in the face. Every day to continue seeing this guy, he continues to take advantage of young people. Those ones in his cult cannot see it. They cannot see it. But we at least, oh, anyway, I don't know. It's just it just bothers me. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much. I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night. Thank you, see.
Lillipod, I follow you. It's very interesting conversation today.
Thank you. I'll follow back now. Afro, it was lovely.
Yeah,
take care. Don't
always.
dream about Toby, please. Don't let him.
I beg. Listen,
don't let him infiltrate your dreams and stay there as an illegal immigrant.
Listen, I have better people to be dreaming about. Oh my darling. Better people to be dreaming about until I see them maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow.
Have a good one, you guys. Nice. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Good night. Good night.